1 minute, fellas. 1 minute. Hey, yo, jumped on, just started a little early. Figured let everyone jump in. Literally, give me like 30 seconds. We'll be gone. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Just figured start it off a bit early. Let everyone jump in. All right, what's up, fellas? Yeah, I just opened Twitter and this was the first thing I saw. First thing it was up. Uh, I just voted for his future. I just voted for his future, she says. Yo, is this like what the fuck? Right? Is this a sick like leftist lady's troll? You know? She means Venezuelan traffic anchor baby's future. Definitely not hers. What's up, Dark? What up, Jesus? Felipe? What up, Dan? I would say for everyone take control of our own future. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like this can't be a real person doing this because this is pretty sick. What's up, Aunt Frank Warren and neutral people ringside? They said Bivol better be able to either a draw or biological one. What do you mean, better be a one? Or I mean, a Bivol one because you started with BI. I mean, Bivol won. Beterbiev and his team looked like they felt they lost. Well, okay, yeah, I'll address this. I think because I don't think I addressed this last time though how Beterbiev didn't look happy like after the fight, right before, like he looked like a little sad, like almost you could say defeated, right? But I think that was more because to him it was a poor performance. I, he was probably didn't like it being in the hands of the judges, so he didn't feel good in that way, and it wasn't one of his necessarily best performances. He was first guy, he didn't stop. The guy, you know, didn't really want to engage all night, so it could have been a bit of that. That's kind of how I took it. Like he wasn't happy with his performance, not that he thought he lost. Because again, I think Bivol himself is fine with Beterbiev getting the win. He's acknowledged as much. Anthony Kumi is off the fucking chain. I can't be showing regular Twitter. Regular Twitter's a fucking shit show. Yeah, so apparently this is funny. Apparently I was a fucking in 750 AD. In my past life, I was a Turkish spy. I was a Turkish spy. Isn't that interesting? Thinking Ngannou might lose. Let me get back to that real quick. Let me go back to this Beterbiev. As for Beterbiev Bivol, watching it live, I scored it 6-6 or 6-5-1 Bivol. After rewatching it 5-5 going into the final round, Beterbiev just edged it out. Yeah, that's basically how I see it exactly. You're pretty much dead on with my general assessment as well. And I saw Dougie Fisher was saying going into after 8 rounds, Doug Fisher said he had Beterbiev edging it out as well. And after 8, it was even on his scorecard. And Beterbiev took the majority of the last 4 rounds, which I agree generally. But like the 5-5 thing, same thing. Yeah, agreed. The really neck and neck going into the championship rounds. And yeah, Beterbiev edged it out. That's how I generally saw it as well. It's again, Bivol did really good when he opened up. He just did that. He opened up, not enough. He would high guard, move for 20 seconds, getting touched on, stabbed up, and then wham, 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 come in with 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe pivot 1, 2, and then right back to it. It's like, I understand. Again, I got into, Bivol's going to land the more eye-catching shots in those situations because Beterbiev's the one coming forward, opening up. He's the one stabbing you over, and you're just waiting. So Beterbiev shots can't even necessarily. You're not even really giving him the opportunity to have these eye-catching shots because you're fucking earmuffed. You have to take this into consideration. Beterbiev won the fight. Like, he did. No discredit or anything to Bivol at all. Bivol did. He did what he had to do. I think he did about as good as he could. Like he said, he wished he would have opened up a bit more, and he should have. But there's a reason he didn't, because he felt he would get hurt, at least dropped or something. And, he felt he had a better chance winning on the cards, outboxing him. And he didn't take the chances because he thought that might hurt him. So, Beterbiev won the fucking fight, man. I don't know what people are talking about. I saw Paulie Malignaggi yapping about this too. And he said, Paulie said 95% of the people I talked to in boxing said Bivol won. Said, what the fuck are you? What? So he's saying everybody but one person. Let's say he talked to, say he talked to 100 people somehow, okay? Talk to 100. I probably talk to more literally through you guys, but with 100 people, he's saying only 5 had better be of winning. This is like, man, a draw I would have been okay with. I understood a draw live because I was a little conflicted, just like, man, they did have their moments, but one guy's trying to make it a fucking fight. He has to get credit for that. And he's banging you up and down all over the place. A draw is like, yeah, I couldn't complain. It was a hell of a fight, but I'm glad it went the right way. Yeah, it was like a draw, but it was close. It wasn't like someone brought up. I wish I would feel this way about Canelo Golovkin, right? And it's like, well, Canelo Golovkin too, of course, right? Because I had that close but clear for Golovkin. I think this one, Bivol and Arthur, was closer, but still pretty clear. And someone was saying, well, why did I consider that other one, Golovkin Canelo, robbery and not this one, or whatever, right? Or why would I be okay with it, maybe if it even went to Bivol? It's like, well, first of all, like that one was a more defined win, but also they had just already robbed him in the first one. It's like, what the fuck? He just beat you. You robbed him. He beats you again. You rob him again. So no, that's a problem. That's a huge fucking problem. So like this fight is a lot different. Okay, Better Be of Bivol's a lot different. Because Bivol didn't give much. This is the other problem. He didn't give much to the fight. He didn't give much to the fight. He didn't give enough. I'll say that. He was more of like an ambush. He was a fucking bushwhacker, right? He was a fucking bushwhacker in the ring. That's what he's doing. Just running, boom, boom, running, darting, flying, just tiring you out, waiting for you, like letting you stab him, waiting for the right moment, dart, bam, 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 and then run again. It's like, I get it. I understand the approach, but you're not hurting the guy. You're not hurting him. Now, if you could hurt him, I'd understand that because you might be able to get him up out of there, let him open up, take him, like bring him into deeper waters and rack him. You're not hurting him. It's not really looking like that. So you're going to have to really start touching him up, like accumulation, because you're not a one-hitter quitter. You're going to have to start beating him up, start really opening up. But if he did that, I think he knew what would have happened. So I think the right guy won. They should do a rematch, though. Run it right back. They should do the rematch. I get the IBF. With their Mandos. I get people being mad at the IBF with their Mandos, but they're the one, we do got to at least give them, they don't show like favoritism. They're just like, yo, you got a fucking Mando. Like, just like, you just beat Bivol. Hurry up and run and beat this fucking guy. But Better Be Ev's old. Maybe he should just retire. I don't think he's going to. He might as well go get that Bivol rematch for sure. But you got to understand, that was prime Bivol as well. That's like the best Bivol coming off of the Canelo victory, all the hype, getting a fucking year or something to prepare for Better Be Ev. Better Be Ev goes through an injury, gets like kind of forced into the fight fairly quick after the injury. He's already old, old, injured, probably can't have a good training camp. I certainly can't imagine he had the same training camp he always had. And he still won. All right? Close but clear. That says a ton as well. I still actually haven't seen Bivol say he thought he won or anything of the sort. And I respect that. So, like, even if he does, he's not going to say it because he's an honorable dude, right? I respect that. But I'm saying there's not even like a chink in the armor where I can maybe be like, it seemed like right there he thought he won. What I'm actually seeing is when I watch him speak about it, it's like, oh, right there, it seems like he knows he lost. You know? Like, no excuses. I lost. He won fair and square. I should have done more. I stayed with the high guard too much and should have maybe threw a little bit more. He said this. That's exactly correct. That's exactly what anyone who scored it for Archer says. I don't know what the fuck people like Paulie and them are saying though. Like how they think it's such a robbery. Where does that even come from? Like it, I saw, and can anyone, if anyone can talk to Folio from Food TV, not Folio, Food TV, Julio. Someone said yesterday someone may have blocked him. I took some wrenches away to ensure that whatever's happening stops for a moment, see what's going on. But if you can talk to Julio somewhere, ask him if he is actually blocked, and anyone else who might be blocked, I need to fucking know. I need to just go through it and clear everybody, but you can't feel like you won when you're running around getting pummeled the last 4 rounds straight. That does make me laugh. Yeah, pretty true, right? Pretty true. Okay, what's going on here with the IBF stuff? Oh, this is the other thing, Papa Burner, right? This is the other thing. Uh yeah, even though it wasn't obvious, like again, the eye-catching quote unquote flush shots, because if Better BF does land that, you're probably just going to sleep, okay? So, that's why I fucking bivouac had earmuffs on. But the the shots might not have been as obvious every time Better BF landed. You can guarantee though that shit was hurting 5 times more than when Bivol would hit him with whatever. That's for sure. For sure. Just the little shots to the ribs back here, the arms, the shoulders up here on his hand. He said he felt like his hand was being punched in his head. And again, he's not giving him much to work with. So judges take that into consideration, man. Why aren't you opening up? You're getting fucking walloped on. Clearly, you're not winning. Yeah, but still highly competitive. But still highly competitive. Okay, what's this? How the IBF already stripping Better BF when they never mandated Spence to fight Boots all that time? He held 3 belts. You mean Bud? Then when Bud gets it, they stripped him in a month. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Even Bivol didn't think he won. Yeah, that's true. Spence just held them shits forever, especially the IBF. What's this, Hawker? Shout out, Hawker. The problem with the high guard is when you're in the high guard, you give your opponents perfect opportunity to unload punches onto your gloves, arms, shoulders, the back, ribs on the back, anywhere. And you can't just take that. Thoughts on LeBron getting his bum son in the league? I just saw a pretty funny video of him missing a. Was it just me or is he like smaller than everybody else too? He looked a lot smaller than everyone else, but so I'm missing a free throw, and he put his head down, and one of the guys on the sideline of the opposite team was like, "He's just no good. He's just no good." I mean, I think that's there's a ton of guys that could play in the league that he's only okay. Yeah, I knew it. He looked real little, man. I was like, is this like some bad camera angle or something? Yeah, I thought he was little for the league, but what was I saying? Oh, the league's always been. There's a ton of guys who can play in the league and are better than a bunch of guys in the league, but there's favoritism for sure. Whether it's the the coach, whatever. The coach at Duke likes this player uh, better, and he's going to use his connections to get him a good pick. Get him onto a team in the draft. Hey, you should really pick him. But that happens. That's all. I don't like that it happens, but that's a thing. Yeah, that's why all these guys are throwing their kids right up into these like little G League shits because they're all bringing their kids in. It's a club, and you ain't in it, right? They've been saying he was 6'4". I don't know. He's small. He's small. I don't know his size, but I thought he was small. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I like playing basketball. I ain't watching basketball at all anymore, though. Like maybe a good finals or something, but it's fucking rigged. They don't care. The players don't even care if they win. Like they really don't. They're all friends. There's no, like I want to kill you. Like when Jordan would play the fucking Detroit or something. Nothing. The competitive juice is like even when it's highly competitive, it's weak as shit. And all the players are like kind of zesty. They're all fucking zesty, all of them. Not all of them, but there's a 3-4 zesty ass dudes on every team. I mean, like booty shorts and all. It's creepy. Yeah, it's unwatchable to me. I like playing it. Don't care about it though. Would having would having 6 judges produce more fair fights than 3 or even no? I mean, no, right? I guess it might make it no. No, it's still they're still gonna only get the gig if they know what their job is, you know, because it's not, it's a system. It's a system they're all involved in. You would like to think so, though, but unfortunately, no, because they'd only just bring the 6 judges that they're cool with. Instead of hearing the same 3, you'd hear the same 5 and 6. But yeah, I oh yeah, Bivens' hand looked like he punched a brick wall barefisted, like he had a softball in his hand. That's for he said it felt like it was getting punched into his head. He was all tore up. Yeah, I don't know anything about the guy in Ngannou who's fighting though. Nothing. I was gonna ask if like this isn't Ngannou's return since getting starched. Who knows how he's this is one to watch because who knows how he's even gonna react. He might, he might be gun shy. Or just crazy reckless because he's so nervous. Dude, yeah. Yep. Yeah, miss when basketball is rough as hell. Dudes will bitch if you even lay a finger on them. They don't have to complain. The refs will protect them for sure. Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure. If you think, yeah, all of them, all NFL, NBA for sure, and the NFL for sure. The NFL has been blatant as all hell. Like that shit with Mahomes. Yeah, they don't play. They don't give a shit. They'll cheat right in front of everyone. That dude just holding the shit out of the guy that could have tackled Mahomes just to allow Mahomes to run right past him. Man, pretty pretty rugged that they did that. And it's right on video. They didn't, overturn it or nothing. Just like, yeah, we're allowing that because we want we want them to win. This is who the money's behind. It's I don't know. You think that's the new dynasty? You think that's the new dynasty? They'll get the whole Midwest behind the Chiefs, like how they had the whole like New England behind the Pats, right? because that's really with the business that the NFL is. They're just in big market share. Fucking, oh god, just dummy fucking football people in the Midwest. Just run their heads into each other. They don't. Oh god, I can see it. You think they'll have to make them lose one though, and then come back. Just like they're about to get like 6 rings, huh? They're about to get like 6 rings. Oh jeez, that is gross. Yeah, that's why you're crazy if you watch that shit. Man, I watched a good video last night. I should pull it up. It was on the Gladiator games. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get this real quick. Because we need to start doing stuff like this. And it's not as necessarily as crazy as you think. It might be. Hold on. Just the environments that they could make. Like they could fill a whole coliseum with water, make it like the ocean, and have these dudes on ships fighting each other. On ships from ship to ship, and then they could just drain it and flush it all down into a local river stream. They could change in a whole environment in it and make it like the jungle. They would bring all natural plants from whatever area, jungle it, put traps for tigers and jump up out of the bottom. You don't have to have the tigers and stuff, but I'm just saying the shows that they would put on, man, they were way more advanced. I can't find it. I literally can't find it. They were so much more advanced. And then you want me to watch football. Just hand a guy a ball and watch him dodge other people. Yeah, it always would be. It traditionally always was. And it always really is. If you just get like a Mike Tyson, a Muhammad Ali, something, a big, a monster with some monster rivals, it'll have its spikes. But yeah, it should be. Yeah, the Patriots should have lost to us in the AFC twice, and they robbed the Pittsburgh Steelers twice. We beat the fucking Patriots twice in the AFC championships that led them to the Super Bowls. They robbed us twice to get them there. Yeah. And God knows what else they did too with their and them were blatant like calls that should have been overturned and would have given us the win. Like just blatant cheating. And that's not even to count in the calls, just like holding here, a pass interference here that just would fuck us. But yeah, they absolutely did rob the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sports betting is better than fantasy football. That shit's good. Oh yeah. I quit watching basketball. I said this many times. Whenever they robbed the Sacramento Kings versus the Lakers. When they robbed the Sacramento Kings versus the Lakers, I was watching that the whole fucking playoffs, the finals, and I was definitely I was rooting for Sacramento to win. They were killing it, and they did win. And then they just fucking took it away from them in the most disgusting way imaginable. And I quit watching it right then and there. I really did. I'll maybe watch like 30 seconds of a finals game here or 30 minutes or something here or there, but never watched it again. Like cared about it. And I actually quit watching football right at the same time. It wasn't because of what the Patriots stuff. It wasn't because of that, because I didn't really care about football ever anyway. But Yeah, I quit watching that about the same time as well. Like what, 2006, 7, 8? I was done with that shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what they do. Yeah, exactly. There is a holding on every single play. Yeah, and they can call it on whoever they want, whenever they want. They just pick and choose wisely to edge the game in the direction they need it to go. It's the same thing with the and that's for any of the calls, but it's the same for the NBA. That's how they did it to the Kings. That's how they helped the Lakers defeat the Kings. Just foul, 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 foul. They just called every foul, foul, and just kept sending the Lakers to the fucking free throw line until they had more points. It was in that's I'm not even joking. That's what they did. It sounds crazy saying it out loud now, but that's what they did on national television. The whole country went like bitching about it, and everyone just the very next year went right back to watching the NBA again. I was like, I'm never watching it again. Foul, 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 foul. Oh, you got more points now. Game on. Oh, the Lakers fucking won it. Holy shit. Yeah, 2017 game, the touchdown play being called back against Steelers was definitely one of them. Yeah, I wasn't even watching it. They did us dirty back in the day too, man. Back with their one of their early one of Brady's early ones. It would have had to have been like 2008 around there somewhere, 8ish. They did us real dirty. Twice back in that era, they did us dirty too. So that'd be 3 total. But Kovalev, Prime Kovalev versus Prime Better BF. I have no clue, man. That's no fucking clue. Kovalev can hurt anyone, especially Prime Kovalev could hurt anyone, but Better BF can hurt. It's a shootout, man. That's an absolute shootout. If they're both in their prime, it doesn't go like what are they going to do? They're only going to be trying to knock each other out. Cove is going to be boxing, but power boxing, and Better Beav is going to be marching forward with big punches, trying to break him down. And he's going to be like, all right, I got to keep this guy up off, so I got to really sit down and start throwing harder now. That's going to make Better BF throw harder, and they're just shooting at that point. And that's going to happen over and over every round until someone's knocked out. Is the Zoo undercard shitty for real? Does anyone want to see? Does anyone want to see? Don't even ask me. 662. Uh, does anyone want to see Haney and Blair Cobbs? Because what if Blair Cobbs fucking sleeps Devin Haney, and he could. It's a. It's actually a good fight for Devin Haney to come back to. In that you know Blair's fun and all, but he's a little shaky. Um, if Haney stays defensively smart, he should be able to go to the cards and get a decision, right? What? What? Blair's dangerous? He ain't got nothing to lose. He's going to be swinging. There's going to be bad blood, a lot of good shit talking, so it's going to get the energy going. And, but this why I don't know if the Haneys would take it, and honestly, because what if Haney loses? What if he gets sparked by Blair? What if Cobbs sparks him? What if he just beats him up? He just beats him up, That's like the end. What are you going to do? What would you do? Because that's a big drop in level of opponent for Devin Haney. Devin Haney's been fighting, upper level guys. He has. You can't discredit that. He's been fighting, champions from like Cambosos on, right? Blair, I'm just saying. And then after Ryan, then Cobbs, it can get sketchy. Yeah, it could get sketchy. Exactly. Cobbs could be a sketchy fight for Haney in the first 4 rounds for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. He's a little, because Cobbs is sketchy. He's gonna be a front runner, and he is a front runner for the most part. He doesn't have the experience in 12-round fights, and Haney does. Plus, you got super serum that Blair ain't gonna have. But Blair's well aware, as we played the other day, of Blair saying he saw Haney taking stuff. He saw some shit. He saw him take some shit. So he's going to put him on blast, for one, which is good, because it'll further shame Haney, right? It'll still... Yeah, I mean, it's sketchy. It's a sketchy fight, Blair. It is. That's why I'm not sure they'll take it. Oh, so hold up. Let me go to. Oh, I'm on my shit. Okay. So Devin Haney goes. He says, Devin Haney goes, underdog my whole life. I got used to slander. Weren't you the favorite in every fucking fight you had? Like, weren't you the favorite in every fight you had? The underdog, and underdogs don't get slandered. Underdog, I don't think he knows what an underdog is. You mean a clown? Like, clowns might get, according to you, quote unquote, slandered. Told the truth, I guess. You call being told the truth slander? I don't know. You're suing the guy who beat you up in a fucking illegal fist fight. You cherry picked opponents and made fun of them for being too small while being with Snack and on super serum and all this shit. The underdog, you've been the fucking overdog, a huge favorite in every fight. Again, I have to put them in quotes. Fight you've ever had. What, the underdog? Suleiman helping you since you were 12. That's the underdog? Yeah. Suleiman helping you since you were 12. That's the underdog, huh? A favorite in every fight you ever had. Always set to your specifications and likings. Except for, I guess, how Ryan did you with the weight. But you agreed to that at the time. And you still weighed more than Ryan on fight night. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you talking about? He's delusional. He's fucking delusional. And maybe he's just not that bright, so he doesn't quite know what he's even saying here. Because again, underdogs don't get slandered. I don't know how he put those two together. I got used to slander. Ban Haney from the sport. What's up, Blank Man? Says Blair has a big personality, can sell a fight. Facts. He's the only reason I really got into the AB fight. That's the only reason I watched it. He can sell the shit out of a fight. AB can too, so that helped. But yeah, Blair will sell the fight. He already has me interested in it. And it's not even the fight I want for Haney, if there's a fight. But he's coming off 2 wins in a row to Maurice Hooker and Broner. Hasn't stopped anybody since 2021. It's a safer fight, but still has some value. It's good points. It's all good points for both guys. Hasn't stopped anyone since 2021. This could be the reason why Haney takes it. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're talking shit, right? Maybe that's why they're going back and forth to see what the interest is. But I don't know. The stuff that Blair said, I don't know, it was a pretty hard jab for a first jab, if that's what they were doing. He just said, "You're a drug cheat." It's pretty. I mean, in all realness, that's what guys should be saying to him, though, right? If Devin Haney was trying to fight me, I'd say, "Are you going to be off the steroids? Are you still taking snack? Am I going to be fighting snack Haney, or am I going to be fighting real Haney?" Right? That's the first question I'm literally asking. Are you clean? Like for real, for real. Are you clean? I don't give a shit what this test over here says. Like, is Conti around? you know, that's all I need to know. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Or pay up, and then I gotta go. I need more money because I gotta go buy my shit now too, right? I gotta go buy my medicine, my super serum. Oh. No, for real. Yep. Blair's like Golovkin. I don't give a fuck if he's on drugs. Put him in front of me. That's it too. Yep. Underdog got the free WBC belt. He might take that Barrios fight. Barrios was getting pieced up by my Donna's brother. He absolutely was. I was screaming at the TV watching that, like for both of them. Like Barrios, if you just start punching more, you can actually win. And Maidana, if you start punching more, you can win. Yeah, he didn't even want to be there, and he was like almost winning. Maidana wasn't even trying to be there, and he was almost winning. Again, that's that mentality shit with Barrios I always talk about. It was just another. He's one of the craziest examples of it. It's so obvious with him. He just doesn't have the mentality of wanting it. He doesn't want it that bad. He just doesn't. The God of Frogs underdog. Oh, he needs daddy to do all his talking for him. But damn, Devin does love the tweet. He does. He's one of my favorite guys to fucking follow on Twitter, though. Devin and Al Bernstein. I love fucking following and fucking with Al Bernstein too, man. Oh, geez. What's up with this, yo? What is up with this? So Anthony Cumia showed when Hollywood has used you up and is done with your toxic masculinity, then instructs you to do their bidding in a more feminine, friendly form. I can't believe David Batista turned trans. I wasn't expecting that update in 2024. But you knew he outed himself as a creep when he betrayed Pacquiao. Because remember, he's Pinoy, right? He's Filipino. And his mom, or half, I think he's Filipino, whatever, right? His mom is lesbian, right? Or LGBT something, right? She does that stuff, okay? So when Pacquiao came out with his comments about even insects know which sex to have, screw, right? Even insects know not to fucking screw, whatever, okay? And he's like, go according to the Bible, right? Whatever. Religious beliefs. Batista, they were really close, like friends, like celebrity Filipinos, whatever. And he was just cut him off completely. He was like, I can't. You can watch interviews of Batista being like, I could never be friends. He won't even say Pacquiao's name. Number one, he just goes, of a very famous friend of mine, Pinoy. Well, he's talking about Pacquiao. Made some comments like, said Pacquiao was a disgusting person. Yeah, that's who he is. So are you friends with any Muslims, Batista? Are you friends with a Muslim, Batista? I bet you are. I bet you won't say that about them. I bet you won't. Bet you won't. Yeah, fucking trans Batista. Look at this freak. And he has the whole outfit. Like he looks like he has boobs. Like I'm not even kidding. It looks like he got boobs. Let's open that. Let's see if we can see the. Oh, it's not the whole thing. You can. Ugh. Yo, Trump brought Trick He was up in Detroit. He brought Trick.
Where's Trick? Trick. Where's your little rap if you want. Have a little fun.
What up, though, Detroit? If y'all know about Trick, y'all know I'm about bringing it all to Detroit. So please welcome the 47th President of the United States as we make Detroit great again.
Bro, I hope people know how big of a deal that this is. This is like actually a big deal for Detroit voting, because he has like a real network. And them fucking, if there will be no cheating. I'll say that there will be no cheating. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to see. Oh, bro, they already got movies of Batista playing a woman, dude. I promise you, there's already movies of Batista playing a woman. They're Diddy's collection for sure. Batista is already on film playing a woman. No doubt about that. Look at him. Yeah, he's a fucking freak. Yeah, he looks sick. Oh, people started asking if he has AIDS. Like, that was the other thing. They started being like, yo, does Batista have AIDS? What happened to him? Batista said something like, Pacquiao needs to shut his effing mouth. Yeah, it's gross. He really does look sick. Batista escaped Vince to go work with Hollywood. Make it make sense. Well, check it. Look, this is the thing. Remember, like, The Rock transferred and he blew the fuck up, right? Like, The Rock blew up into something totally different that you never saw from, like, WWF guys ever. Like, Hogan had done some movies. Like, they might be in, Jesse Ventura might be in some movies, but they never blew up like The Rock. Rock, like, whole new level. John Cena, close. Rock, still totally different. What guys want to become is like a Cena, because you're like never hitting that Rock level, right? Batista tried to become like Cena. It didn't work. It didn't fucking work. So, and he did that in like a masculine way. He still seemed to have his dignity. It didn't work, and now he's trying to make a comeback as a woman. I mean, what, you know what that is. We know what that is. I did see Batista do some kind of little MMA thing. Yeah, same thing's probably going to... I mean, he just had to walk out on stage naked in front of all of his peers. Yo, guys, you couldn't... It's not a... That is a humility. Could you... Hey, reverse. All of us, here's the 40, all of us, we're all just chilling. It's only 40. It ain't even on national TV. You got to get naked and walk out holding an envelope in front of just your privates. That's it. Butt ass naked. Come out in front of us. We're all going to laugh at you. We're all going to laugh at you. Cool? Cool, right? That's cool, right? That's what, Cena did that already. Like, he's already there. He's on video being a woman too, I'm sure. Jesse was a beast in The Predator. It's one of the best movies ever. It really is. Oh, this is a pretty cool little kid dogs dude. I said big paws on a pup. Here, watch this shit.
I'm just gonna put my deodorant on, bro. Oh, shit. Damn, bro.
Look, he went for a single leg, came back up swinging up top. It's
Damn, bro. Can't take a joke.
but he when the bigger kid, this is how you know he's the real deal, because the bigger kid like started copping a plea. He started taking it easy on him. He took it easy on him and quit. It was like, all right, big paws on a pup right there. You need to get him in a fucking gym. Get him in the gym.
自分がやっぱりどれだけ反応できるかっていうところ。だから、まあ試合が始まって、まあ、もちろんその完全に真似するっていうのはまあ無理なんで、自分がやっぱりどれだけ反応できるかっていうところ。だから、まあ試合
He's saying his best asset is his reaction time. Like reaction time and his ability to kind of be like, you know, prepared for anything and react to whatever happens to come his way. Because, you know, you can never actually get a sparring partner to replicate an opponent exactly. They're always going to bring something new, and you have to be there, present, and ready to react. And that is, I agree. He's calm in the moment, experienced, has been there.
が始まって、いや、こいつの動き反応できないなっていうのはなかったですね。で次の練り戦なんかで言うと、まあ練りのその独特のこう踏み込んでくるパンチとか振ってくるパンチっていうものの角度とか、このパンチの伸びとか、もちろんパンチ力だったりっていうものをまあ話しながらやってたんで、そこのズレは今のところないですね。
Said it's worked for him so far.
いいモンスターいると思いますか？ここにいるね。
His little monster face is funny. Yeah, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. Rock made billions playing one character. You're right. You're right. He did. So I mean, so did Schwarzenegger, though, right? I knew the sushi monster. That sushi looked good as hell, though. You know, I bet it's so fucking expensive. Hopefully, he gets the hookup. They better hook him up and give it to him cheap. So this Tim, I think the Tszyu card starts at 8. The Ngannou card starts somewhere around there too. Oh yeah. I'm hopping off here, guys. I was thinking about doing a watch along thing with the Tszyu and Ngannou shit tonight. Not sure yet, but I might be. Yeah, we might. Yeah, not right now because the Nui ain't going up that high. He's not going anywhere. So the fight it'll cook. It'll probably happen. It's probably gonna happen. Yo, this is fucked. This is so fucked right here. Oh man, this is so fucked. This is the
them and apologies were.
This is the mother. Oh man, this is gross. So this is the mom. The mother of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nangiri unleashes on Kamala, blames Harris for her daughter's rape and murder. The people, the two dudes were Venezuelan Tren de Agua gang members. Two Tren de Agua gang members. Her took her 12-year-old daughter, and yeah, she's gone now, right? And they were let into the when they got apprehended or processed or whatever, they put them on ankle monitors. They had these dudes on. They knew they were so dangerous. They put them on fucking ankle monitors that they just cut off and went and raped and murdered literally like the first little girl they saw. They put them on ankle monitors and let them run free. That's a roving murder charge. Like, that's a roving weapon of terror. They just released. And this is just one little case. Like, one little case, for the record. And this fucking Harris has not even mentioned it. Won't even talk about it, address it, nothing. But hey, listen to Al Bernstein, and he'll tell you, vote Harris because, right? Just because, right? It's fucking gross. If you listen to it, man, I can't. I'm not even playing it. It's bad. It's fucking horrific. Kamala, oh, this might be the same thread. Kamala welcoming and all illegal rapes and kills an innocent child. Kamala, I'm kind of sorry, but let's talk about Trump. I don't accept that apology. Well, Kamala showed empathy. The mom needs to get over it. Yeah, that's basically what it was. Her daughter Jocelyn would be alive if not for Harris and her cohorts inviting in invasions of fucking illegals. They put them on ankle monitors. They knew they were so dangerous. That's like the big thing. She brings this up. She's like, and they won't even address why they did that. Like, why'd you put them on ankle monitors? Why did you have them on ankle monitors? Because you thought they were they won't even address that thing. Because to address it publicly means you have to address and admit openly that, yeah, we know we're letting in rapists and murderers. Like, and yeah, we let them out. We purposely let them go do what they want to your children. Yeah. You know. That's how they get down, right? That's how they get down. As a Charles. Seriously disgusting. Can't argue with that. It says MJ was no punk.
Butterfly, bam. Well, sting like a bee. Well, you got the butterfly part down, Brother Michael, and you sing Little Sweet to complete the cycle. But before you can sting people out of the roots, bam. Say, Jim, you think I could ever float like a butterfly? Bam. Well,
look, dude.
Sting like a bee.
Caught Ali with that shit. Ali didn't even see that fucking jab coming. He just zapped Ali with that jab. He definitely didn't. He spun a 360 and jabbed Ali right in the face. MJ was nice with it. That was smooth.
Yeah. You think I could ever float like a butterfly? Bam. Well, sting like a bee. Bam. Well, bam. Well.
That is funny. Look at this old Italian bitch. She goes, this old Italian bitch says, I'm tired of being rolled by men. Kumia showed this shit. It goes, my very last bucket list is to have a woman president and then I can die. Like, can't you just fucking die already? Like, why you gotta wait? Why you gotta have that? Just die now, please. Like, why you gotta wait?
Rolled by men. My very last bucket list is to have a woman president, and then I can die.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He's in disgust. He's a news reporter. He can't even hide his disgust. And he looks like a white dude for Harris. And he can't even hide his disgust. Oh, shit. He's so ashamed. He's so ashamed. I love to see it. Salute to you, my man. I feel you. I feel you. No shit. Tommy Hearns robbed of glory in the Sugar Ray Leonard rematch that he absolutely deserved. Let's just remember that. Take a moment of silence to remember that he did beat Sugar Ray Leonard at one point in time. In a fair fight, they were both a little older. He won. And they robbed him. I saw that. Iceman. Shout out Iceman. That is where I got that clip from, dude. That's so funny. You bring this up because rumor says and Michael Jackson beat up Tupac. I got that MJ clip from the thread. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think it happened, but the MJ lore was great, right? The MJ lore was pretty epic. So apparently, because Quincy Jones, MJ, that's all Motown, they run together. Tupac's dating Quincy Jones' daughter. They're at the same place. And apparently Tupac's bitch being an asshole to what the fuck is her name? I can't remember her name. To Quincy Jones' daughter. And MJ steps up for her like, yo, that's my niece. You can't be talking to her like that. Blah, blah, blah. And Tupac's like, hey, mind your own fucking business, MJ. They get to rumbling, and MJ, ping, pow, boom, beats up Tupac. Yeah, that's the MJ lore. That's the MJ lore, for sure. MJ said, pow. That's so funny. You brought that shit up, Iceman. That's where I got the fucking clip from. Oh my god. Yeah, so apparently
homes, and they've been paid. They don't believe the fact that Garcia Haney only did a little over 300,000 homes, and they've been paid what they are. Fact that Garcia Haney only did a little over 300,000 homes.
Yeah, that's about right. That's exactly what I would expect. That's exactly what I would expect. Hands of Dynamite, I'm dying. Holy shit, you killed me with that. I just clicked over. That's what I see. He hit Tupac with the spinning jab. He said, well, pow! He hit him with the up jab, pink. Oh my god, he's too slick. Oh, fuck. I'm crying. Oh man, that was good. That was good. I needed that. That's good. But I'm saying, man, 300,000 buys. 300,000 buys. Bam! 300,000 buys is about right. Like that's what I've always said these bigger fights do. Now, if you get the biggest of the big, right? Like let's say right now, if you like Canelo Benavidez, right? That's gonna do more than 330. Okay. But generally, if you're doing 300 something thousand, that's a big deal now. I'm telling you, that's what they do. That's what they do. And we might see a little bit of different numbers now with some of the prices coming down, though, also. So take that into consideration, because I do think we're going to be seeing real numbers again, right? Because let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it a buck here. PBC was lying to us they still do, but they lied to us for years about numbers. And then other people had to start lying about numbers too. And then everyone was just lying about numbers and had media shills lying about numbers as well, right? They are just a bunch of fucking people lying about numbers. But some real shit is coming out now, at least. Back to it coming out. Candace Owens has been stuck on this Kamala Harris fucking not being black thing for like a month. It's like, I get it. I know she's not black. I agree. Move on. Move on. I agree. She's not black. We know this. She's fucking Punjabi. whatever. I don't think she's Punjabi, but she ain't fucking black. Just move on though. But it is interesting because now I think she's on this kick about Kamala and Barack. They're not even like real people. They're just like CIA assets. They're basically Andrew Bustamantes, right? If anyone knows who Andrew Bustamante is, no, Obama's not black either. He's fucking Indonesian. He got a wide nose literally because of Indonesian. That's why he got the big ears. He's Indonesian. But if you don't do any of you know who Andrew Bustamante is? He's this dude. He goes on podcasts. He's like a fucking racially ambiguous CIA guy that you can just like put him anywhere because he looks like anything, right? He blend right in anywhere. He looks like an Obama, Harris, Bustamante, who was CIA. He's one of these assets that he literally would put into a country. He'd gain friendship, do whatever the fuck, right? Whatever. Now she's saying Harris and Obama's that, which that's always been a thing. It's not like it's not like that's something new, right? It's not new. These motherfuckers are CIA assets, obviously. Dude just comes out of nowhere. He's just like working the corner store in Chicago to getting a Senate seat to being president. Yeah, okay. Sure. Bustamante's a rat. That's what is so funny about him. He told this story about being a snitch and to his own people, snitching on his own crew. And how it's a scarlet letter that followed him forever. And now the internet won't let it go. Everywhere he goes, they go, you're a fucking snitch. No wonder you don't trust anyone. It's because no one trusts you because you're a fucking snitch. They just light him up nonstop. So he went to West Point. This dude he's turned CIA, which you can understand why CIA would take him, right? He'll turn on his own fucking homies. So he's going to West Point. And they're sharing like dorm room type, not dorm rooms, but like there'll be like 5 dudes in a room, right? 5-6 dudes in like a little mini dorm type thing. 6 dudes to a room, whatever. He comes into the room one day and they got a 6-pack. They got a 6-pack. And there was a celebration for something they had just like graduated something, right? They had a 6-pack, 1 beer for everyone in the room type shit, right? And he goes, I can't do this, fellas. I can't. We're not allowed to drink. We're not allowed to drink. I can't do this. And he leaves the room. He goes to like the fucking headmaster or whatever, right? And rats all the guys out and says they're in there drinking. They have alcohol. And he said the headmaster looked at him and goes, what? Like, what? Like, you're really doing this? And he goes, but I thought I was supposed to do the right thing, and it was like a test. So I stuck to my guns and continued to rat them out. They go and get all fucking 5 of his other guys, and one of them steps up and says, I brought it here. They didn't even know about it until I brought it here. I'll take the fall for it. And that dude got booted out of fucking West Point. Like his fucking, his life flipped upside down for trying to be a good bro. And that is who that motherfucker. So he told this story. And now he's like a pariah. Now he's like a pariah. It's pretty brutal though. Who, ran right to the headmaster. They're drinking 1 beer. Kicked them out of school. Ruined dude's life. Oh, they were gonna kick all 5 of them out. That was the thing. All 5 of them were getting removed. Until one eventually stepped up and talked and took the blame and said took it all on himself. He was the best soldier they had. He was the best soldier they had. And they got rid of him. He's the one who spearheaded, like, he's the best bro. He's the best soldier you have there, and you're getting rid of him. Like, that's crazy to me. They should have booted Bustamante in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You could say, I guess that's bad for culture, maybe, but not really, because you know you could still punish them, right? You can still make them do fucking extra PT, push-ups, run, ruck, whatever, extra PT, it ain't no problem. Still punish them. You don't gotta fucking ruin their fucking life. Oh yeah, bitch move. Bitch move.
Possible in your life when you everything is possible in your life when you believe. When you believe, everything is possible. You have a two hands, maybe everything is possible.
Facts. Yeah, that's some intensity right there. Yeah, she's probably not even American. That is it, huh? Jamaican, apparently. But I don't know what he is. Racially ambiguous. And that is, that's definitely going to be a benefit, especially in the modern world for the CIA. In that point in time in the Middle East. Yeah, Romero's a beast. I wish we could have got him on Rogan with a real fucking interpreter. Yo, this shit was wild. Trump lit these motherfuckers up. You guys see it? He called them all cucks right to their face.
Wives, lovers are all voting for me. Wives, lovers are all voting for me.
Yeah, he said any dudes voting for Kamala, their wives and their wives' lovers are still going to vote for me, so who cares? It's pretty good. Right, this is fucking, look at this little motherfucker. Little grimy bastards. Little grimy bastards. No hand rubbing tonight, McConnell. Look, he called them all cucks and their wives. She's laughing. She's like, yeah, facts. She's laughing, facts. She's mad. She's like, damn, I got called out. Oh, he's getting fucked. Look how mad he is. Look how mad. He's kind of in shock while his wife laughs. It's pretty fucking funny. Pretty fucking funny. Happy merchant. Yeah, no hand rubbing tonight, man. No hand rubbing tonight. Dude, it's seriously hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, Kamala was supposed to be there. Kamala and Waltz were supposed to be there. He fucking dragged Waltz, too. You called him gay. Called Waltz gay. He called them all cocks and called Waltz gay. Oh, dude. Yeah. Funny shit.
Speed moved up with it. He started off in the lighter weights, just like one of those jet pilots. Off in the lighter weights, just like one of those jet pilots. Off in the lighter weights, just like one of those jet pilots. Off in the lighter weights, just like one of those jet pilots. Speed moved up with him, and you see what happens. That hurt. You see Roy gets a chance to spread his feet. Boom. Great right hand right on the button. Great. Roy gets a chance to spread his feet. Boom. You see Roy gets a chance to spread his feet. Boom. Great right.
That's one of the nastiest two pieces you will ever see. Oh, shit. I said toss him overboard. Jesus Christ. I don't remember this. Toss him over. Okay. This is our fucking Navy. Bro, what is this? This is complete demoralization, right? Like, that's what they're attempting to do. Like, I don't even know if these are fucking actual sailors. Are they really in a fleet? Are these motherfuckers really in a fleet? Or are they just actors? You know? They're actors in some green screen shit. I don't even know if this is real. Like, this is some psyop demoralization shit. Because if it's real and they're still on that fleet and not fucking being looked for, quote unquote, by rescue right now, something's going wrong. Something's going wrong. They should definitely be under search and rescue, being searched for, right? Or maybe it should have already been called off because this might have been a couple days ago. Chalk it up. Sad day. We lost 4 sailors. Oh, yeah. I'm not, Good luck. Good luck. My kid ain't going either, even if he even asks to go or wants to go. He ain't going. It ain't happening. He wouldn't go. Well, I depends who the draft was for, right? Like, if we really, like, depends, I guess, right? If we were gonna go fuck up some countries, I might be like, okay, all right, this, we can. But generally, we don't need any wars. No wars. No fighting. I don't know what this is. I don't know where it came from. I don't think it was a Kamala commercial or nothing. Oh, this is pretty nice. This is pretty cool. So these older dudes, 2 older dudes, were bullying 2 younger dudes. Yeah, they're like late 20s, early 30s or something. These dudes look like 21 or 8, for college kids, basically. And this dude, the young dude, his nose is fucking leaking. His nose, he definitely got popped in the face. His nose is absolutely leaking. And these 2 dudes he's with a buddy, and he keeps, the older dudes keep talking shit. Like, what are you going to do? Do something. Younger dude looks at his buddy and he says, we got this. This is what happens. He goes, we got this.
Hey, boys, hey, get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, shit. Check the little fake out with the left eye. He wipes his nose and slaps him with the blood real light to fake him with the left. Drills him with a right and just keeps hammering him. It's pretty sweet.
Hey, get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, buddy. Oh, shit, young blood. Oh, shit. Hey, he ain't fucking around, cuz.
He said he ain't fucking around, cuz. It gets bad. They fucked him up. I think they were wrestlers or something myself. They definitely knew how to fight.
You got nobody coming back, bro.
It's really funny because these dudes clearly picked a fight with the wrong ones. Because these young bucks definitely knew how to fight. So far, this is his buddy. Look, he's in a club in a sweatsuit, a hoodie and track pants. He's like already at the wrestling fucking meet, and these dudes picked a fight with him. He's in a sweatsuit, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. He's out in a sweatsuit. He's diesel. He's kind of thick. He's gonna fuck you up, right? So what?
Hey! That shit's funny, bro. Hey, guillotine. Hey, rear naked choke. Tap out, motherfucker. Oh shit, bro! Y'all motherfuckers ain't playing around, bro.
Boom, boom, boom. His boy gets in now. They went to work. Yeah, fucked with the wrong ones. Probably won't do that again. Little Chinese boys, bro. He isn't a communist. That's not why he was going to China. Yeah. Waltz wasn't going to record the highest fuck. Yeah. Ain't fucking around, cuz. Yeah, no, he 33 trips. He was an elementary school teacher or whatever, or a coach of some sort of boys. 33 trips to China, and all of his pictures, he's with little Chinese boys. It is pretty obvious. It wasn't now. Don't get me wrong, I guarantee you the CCP has dirt on him, because when he would have went there, he would have fell into one of their honey traps. Okay. He would have definitely fell into one of their honey traps with the little Asian boys that they were selling them. And I'm not even kidding. Like I'm not even kidding. You look into this, it's not even like a secret. It's fucking obvious. It's not even a secret. This is what he is into. It's what he was doing. He's a fucking little Chinese boy diddler. I'm not even kidding. That's why I even took to put myself back on screen. I'm like not exaggerating or it looks like that. No, it's obviously that. So just okay, he's obviously a diddler. Let's hold that for a second. In China, 33 times diddling. Of course the Chinese have this dude. He's clearly a fucking asset. Like they got him. All right. They got him. So yeah. That is Waltz. That's why he waltzes. Because he's had his fucking back blown out so much. Oh, look at this. Yeah, stupidest guy in town award right here, bro. Oh my god. Fucking idiot white boys, man. What the fuck? This isn't cool. Don't make you tough. Or what the fuck is wrong with you? You watch, what's that fucking hillbilly show? Oh, Yellowstone. You watching too much Yellowstone, my man. Dude, this is crazy. And he presses and holds it so long. That, dude, that's to the bone. That's right in between his pecs. Split right on the bone. To the bone on the sternum. This kid might die. I want an update. He might be dead. This kid might be dead. That's some serious damage. Serious. Oh, my God, right? That's what desperation of external validation gets you. Just go get a tattoo like every other fucking weirdo. You fucking idiot. Yeah, who thinks to do this? Someone who watched Yellowstone. Some drunk farm boy who literally has been binge watching fucking Yellowstone. That's who does this. Who else? Dude, and that's right on the sternum, right down, like split. One of that whole thing is right down the center. Oh, that's not on a muscle. This one, it's a big M, and this one goes straight down in between the pecs. That's right on. There's, you know how many nerves? And he pressed and held. That's seared to the bone. Red hot. You're fucked. You're probably dead. I'm not even kidding. Like, he's gonna all kind of reconstructive surgeries. Have fun. Start a martial art or something. I know he was actually in good shape too. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot though. Look. He's obviously destined for prison, right? He's destined for meth and prison. His quality of life is in the toilet. Yeah.
Well, if there's one thing history has shown us is that idiots are always in abundant supply.
Yeah, for sure. They got places. They got little 6x9 rooms for you all day long. Fucking millions of them. Yeah, this is so nuts, man. But yeah. Oh, and this is the other thing. He don't have a friend in this room. He don't have a friend in this room. Not one. And especially the one who did it to him. Like, that's your mortal enemy. Like, literally, I'm sure. Yeah. You brand me, I'm killing you. This dude's like kind of willingly took it. I get it, but that guy even pressed hard as fuck and held it for so long. A brand, you just be like, done. You're branded.
Those are the type of people that pull insanely cruel pranks on you when you're passed out.
Yeah, for real, dude. Yeah, for real. I knew a dude got really hurt for doing that. I heard 2 different stories. Football team guys. I heard teabagged and I heard literal like nutted on his face. I heard 2 different stories. The guy baseball batted the dude. Like he changed him. He baseball batted the fuck out of him. Yeah. But them, yeah, think about that. You're ruining my life. He did it in front of people and shit. Like, you're ruining my, like, you know, that's like crazy.
So who called the baseball bat? The guy who did the prank?
Yeah, the one who did it. The person. Yeah.
I can't say I blame the guy.
No, not at all. He actually went pretty far with it. Like, it was maybe he just, yeah, he lost it definitely. Yeah.
That's just shit you just don't do to another man, you know?
I grew up with both of the people, man. Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, the guy got time for it. He got time for it. Years. Yeah. But it happens.
Well, the other guy will never pull that shit again.
No, he will. He's insane. No, he will. He's insane. He's done all kinds of shit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he will. Unfortunately. Yeah, they don't learn. They don't learn. They're mentally fucked.
Did you see the video of that old guy in the grocery store that walks up behind this couple and their toddlers behind them, and then he just decks the kid like right in the face?
No.
Oh, dude. Let's just say that the mother starts screaming at him, and then the father comes into the frame and just starts beating the shit out of him.
This was on a sidewalk?
No, it was inside a store, like something that looked like a bodega or something, man.
Dude, I just saw a video of a guy punching a kid. Maybe was there a baby stroller nearby?
No. The kid was on his feet.
I just saw one on a side. This just happened twice. Then I saw one. A guy punches what looks like about a 4-year-old. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. A lady. Looked like, I don't know, the lady, whatever, with a baby carriage though, also, and the other kid's walking, and it looked like the lady and the guy were talking, but the guy walked from like 10 feet away and like uppercuts the kid right in the face. Yeah.
Man, I would catch a charge if that was my kid, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, we're not talking about the same one. This definitely happened too. But this here, I laughed. So I cried laughing at this last night. Look at this. Okay, this is one of the Downs bros, right? One of the Downs bros. Look at his eyes right now. He just got what he thinks is poop wiped on his hand. He hit him with the old, I need toilet paper, and then wiped shit, the peanut butter on his hand or whatever. He really thinks it's doo-doo though, obviously.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty it's kind of funny though. Instantly he just turns around to the sink. Also, thank you. Epic.
He's trying not to puke.
It's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It's just peanut butter.
So red.
Thank you.
So red. What the fuck? I'm sorry. It's too funny, man. It's too funny. It's too. Yeah, man. Dude. Oh, instant. Just turn around right to the sink. Doesn't say a word, but he doesn't know what to do. Just, it's cruel. What funny as shit. I'm sorry. I laughed so hard. I had to repeat, man.
Even the mentally challenged know that's some foul
bad.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't even see how bad it is. It's all over him.
Oh.
Can you see that? Yeah, it's all fucking over.
Oh
No, the Downsy guys are cool though. They're honestly like they really are the bros.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you ever
AOC be getting it.
did you ever see
oppress me, white motherfucker.
Dude, did you ever see the one of the guy in the bathroom stall and he rubs Nutella on his hand?
Yes.
And then he asks the guy to hand him some toilet paper and puts it on his hand.
Yeah.
Man, I'm coming over that fucking wall, man. Like I'm busting your ass after that, man.
Yeah, I should. Oh, this is interesting. Never even heard of this, right? This is on CNN. By the way, like whatever happened to this story? 5,200 Pentagon employees caught with child stuff, right?
Investigated. That's right. Potentially hundreds of military employees and contractors who may have bought child pornography online but haven't been prosecuted or even in some cases investigated. That's right. You heard me. Child pornography. As many as 1,700 names, according to a U.S. senator, on a list of 5,200 from an internet sting operation overlooked the first time around 4 years ago. Pentagon porn story began in 2006. An Immigration and Customs Enforcement child pornography sting operation called Project Flicker produced payment records of about 5,200 people, many of whom provided Army or fleet zip codes or military email addresses.
What the fuck, yo? They caught 1,701 and said, don't even worry about them, right? Then they do the Flickr one, the sting, 5,200, many of their payments going back to military zip codes and email IDs. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
like 5,200. Like, and they just do nothing. Also, that's the other thing. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Subsequently, the Pentagon's investigative branch, DCIS, began going through the ICE list to identify who actually was a DoD employee or a contractor. The investigation, however, only ran for 8 months and only cross-checked some 3,500 names for Pentagon ties, according to a senator. Out of that 3,500, investigators uncovered 264 employees or contractors, potentially hundreds.
Pretty wild.
Dude, this has been going on forever. Do you remember Mark?
Never not. Yeah, exactly, dude. Never has it not. And
Do you remember Mark Foley?
It always will somewhere. That's the only thing. The thing is, can you keep it out of your nation and your allies' nations, really? That's the best you can hope for.
So he was saying this happened around 06, right?
I don't know when that was.
I think he said something in that clip about since 2006 or something like that. So you remember Mark Foley?
Mark Foley. I know that name.
He was the Republican congressman that got caught in that sex scandal with a male intern.
Oh, no, I don't remember this one. I mean, it happens so much.
It's close to 20 years ago. I mean, you know, they memory hold this stuff, you know. And I hope you just forget about it.
Yeah.
Hey, but I threw you the Wikipedia link on him. Probably if you see the face, you'll remember who it was.
Yeah, what's the deal with him?
Well, I think he got run out of Congress for basically being a homo.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember. Remember the guy? Who was the guy who got caught tapping his foot in a bathroom stall? He was a Republican. Got caught tapping his foot in a bathroom stall, and lost his career. That happened. Who was that guy?
Yeah, they're all fucking weirdos, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about the Waltz thing. He really is. Oh, this is Italy, by the way. Some fucking whatever, Afghani, Paki, Haitian, whatever, riding down the street with a fucking cat, chilling right down the strip, probably in Naples. Horrible. Oh
You
yeah,
know,
this guy, this is a fucking, where was this? Spain. This lady picks up, she's an Uber driver, picks this dude up, starts whacking off. She has to get out and run. Gets out and runs. He gets out too. So God, I don't know.
only a complete maniac thinks these people are fit to live in our societies.
Well, and you have to understand, it's like these are the worst of the worst. Like they're the worst of the worst. They are literally like, why do you? Okay, look. Okay, so this guy, you're gonna tell me, they would tell me, well, you got to understand, he's fleeing from oppression in his country or fucking Pakistan or whatever. And it's like, yeah, they probably beat him with sticks and we're gonna burn him alive because he raped children in their village.
Yeah.
And now he's here. And as soon as you put him in around, and as soon as he's 3 feet from a woman, he just starts jerking off. Is that not Ted Bundy as fuck? Like, do you look at a woman, you just start masturbating? Like, that's like the type of guys you have in solitary confinement in prison that they don't even have human interaction because they throw fucking semen on the nurse. Like, you lock them in a hole. Like, and so the mentally insane sexual sickos that were in a hole in Pakistan are now living as your neighbor in London. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening. Or they're living in your fucking neighborhood in fucking LA or fucking you wherever the fuck you live, everywhere. That's like the reality. It's the worst of the worst. It's not.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Zero impulse control.
Like, you know what I mean when I mean a sexual sicko, like someone who's they're just on a sexual sex drive of 10 at all times. Like something happened, their brain's fucked up, right? And you keep these guys in a hole. That's what you do. And they're a burden on all of society to keep them in the hole. They're a resource drainer. So you do release them when you have moments like these, especially if you're a poor country, like you're a dictator in some shithole. You don't want to have to fucking feed these fucks or even worry about them. Just empty the whole fucking prison out, ship them out. Gone. No, you don't got to deal with it. And now they're roaming in your neighborhood. Yeah, I saw the Charleroi Haitian thing, dude. It's fucking sick. It's sick.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's Pittsburgh neighborhood, hollowed out mine town. It's basically where the deer hunter took place. This is the neighborhood the deer hunter guys basically grew up in, right? It's like a little old mining town right outside. It's in the greater Pittsburgh area, but yeah. It only has a few thousand people. It's a small little hollowed out mine town. The industry's gone. Fucking a few little old poor white people and shit live there. It's really it. A couple blacks, general population averages, but poor. They just fucking brought in thousands. Like the first wave was 3,500 Haitians. Insane, fresh off the boat, dirty, dusty, mentally insane fucking Haitians. Like for real. And now they're there and they all got visas, clothes, but they're still mentally insane, you know? And then they're bringing more. 3,500 was the first wave. That's basically like fucking 60% of the population in Charleroi, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Trump went there or talked about it at least. He did something. Elon Musk's in Pittsburgh like tomorrow. He's coming here tomorrow. Thought about maybe going, but I doubt it.
I mean, to me, it has to be an end run around Trump winning.
Yeah.
Have all these people here to cause the maximum amount of destruction and chaos.
Yeah, they're soldiers, bro. They're going to be given orders whenever they're at some point in time. The orders are going to be do what we told you to do. We trained you in Venezuela and Pakistan and Iraq. You literally know what to do. These are military fucking. Why do you think when you go to the border? Look, this is the thing. You go to the border, and these guys. You ever see these videos where like watching the groups of people come, and they'll be like, "Hey, where are you guys from?" And they'll be like, "Oh, we're from Pakistan." And every one of them is from Pakistan. There's like 10 of them. They're all from Pakistan. Next group, we're from fucking Syria. All 10 of them. They're all from Syria, right? Well, yeah, because that fucking unit came from Pakistan. That unit, why do they stick together at all times and move as a fucking unit? And they're all 20 to 26 men in good shape. You know? It's like, it's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting. All you gotta do is be like, go. Right? Imagine, we've talked about this before, like, and imagine what use a regular city, just like Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh with the bridges and just Pittsburgh. Imagine what a squad of 7, 8 Navy SEALs could do. They're trained up. They have all the supplies they need. They've all been gathered and accumulated in a warehouse for them, whatever. Go do your worst. Like your worst. Do it. You got 8 guys. Well, how bad do you think it could do? I think they could level some shit. Like, level shit. It'd be bad. Now imagine like 5,000.
It wouldn't take much to give them access to the local armory.
No, they might already have them here. What do you mean? The guns are probably already trucked across the border or whatever, brought in on containers. They're fucking stacked somewhere. Like, that wouldn't be hard at all. And yeah, you can also tell them here are the coordinates of armories. Like, here's all.
I actually heard I heard a crazy story that these Democrats were importing in Chinese machine guns.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And stashing them.
And then look at. I mean, you got to look at like some of these nations are sworn fucking enemies, like sworn enemies. Like imagine China, the CCP, when you know that they, through force of fucking kidnap your family or whatever, you have to do what we tell you to do. Like if you're going abroad, you work for us by extension. So, you don't think there's like they already have people in all kinds of industries and stuff, but you don't think they're also sending soldiers here? Like guys who are soldiers, like in their military, just here, come out, drop your then go. Make contact with so and so in San Francisco. He'll give you further instructions. Boom. Of course that's happening. Of course. Everybody that's common sense. You're gonna do that. Anyone would. If you have wide, unfettered, open access to get troops into a rival superpower or just rival nation, period. Of course you're going to do that. Everyone would. That's why they're coming from everywhere. They're like, holy shit, it's time to take them over. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All you motherfuckers who voted Obama. All you motherfuckers. Not that it didn't start before then, but I'm just saying because at least in your lifetimes, people need to be shamed. I thought this was pretty funny.
Each other, right?
Are you out of your mind?
What the?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians had? They didn't oppress.
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history.
The longest unbroken chain in history. You are demons.
That's the quickest clowning I've seen.
That was pretty funny. Pull that up real quick. Let's ask that. Bam. Pretty
That's a Maury moment.
funny.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
It was not even like you had slaves. It's you had all the slaves.
Oh shit! Just look at video coming out of I think Libya.
Look, well, this is how they
Uh,
manipulate people. And just to make this clear, when like someone says, or even I go, they're sending the absolute worst of the worst. Someone from another country, or generally first generation American or something like that, will be like, "Well, my mom ain't that." It's like, I'm not talking about your fucking mom. I'm talking about your fucking cousin, maybe your cousin. But I'm not talking about your fucking mom, am I? So quit personalizing this shit. We're not talking about some fucking real ass just people trying their best. No, I'm talking about fucking little deviant sexual sickos and goddamn insane people.
Well, it's a sign. It's a sign of low IQ to use anecdote as an answer for statistics.
Yeah, for real. Like, well, don't you think there's like some woman trying to have a better life? Like, yeah. And so I should also just like accept people get raped and murdered every day for her. Like, have a better life somewhere. I don't know. I'm literally it sucks, right? But one is clearly outweighs the other one. So have fun.
Well, and this is the immigration system they broke. People like that would get reviewed on a case by case basis.
Exactly. As it should. It's not hard. Like, damn, you fit. You fit. The fuck. It's not hard. So there's no need to like personalize it. Like, oh my god. Yeah, this is funny. Dude, just give me my fucking money back. You get hit from left.
Well, you know what it is.
What?
It's not the game. It's the shitty peer-to-peer service
No!
they're using.
Is it?
Yeah. I was literally just on the Discord forum, and I'm like, pay for some damn servers if you want your game to succeed, man.
Yeah, I don't play that game, but
No, I think their greatest accomplishment is getting EA to dust off Fight Night. They're supposedly going to develop a new one, though.
like actually, EA actually said this for once, and it's because they don't want to lose the market share. It just takes a competitor to come along and try to take their like title spot, and they're like, oh, and plus the UFC is floundering. The UFC is floundering. Is it?
Oh yeah.
Is everyone aware of this? Like all their stars are fucking gone. Yeah, they're floundering. That's why Dane is out here trying to sell fucking popsicles and slap fests and like doing constant stupid promotion and dick riding for John so hard because that's really all they ain't got much. And Pierre is fighting like 9 times in a year. Like, this is why they really don't have shit. They're fucking floundering. The games aren't that good anyway. They're really more like just promotion for UFC shit, more so than a good game that like a good game title. Because the UFC, it's just like a jump off brand. Like Fight Night wasn't like a league thing. It was just the best boxing game you can make. And they can get back to that because the UFC is fucking floundering, man. It really is.
That game really was a great achievement, man.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, I haven't really played the Fight Night I haven't played the Undisputed yet, but the Fight Night to me is they can use the same engine they had from the old one, update the graphics and all that, add a little stuff to it, and it's perfect already.
Increase the roster.
Yeah.
Maybe give you new camera angles, things like that,
Yeah, not hard. Because I don't know. They mastered that shit, man.
But that's typical EA. They don't want to lose their market share they've ignored for the last 13 years.
I made a tweet about this. A lot of people I still play Fight Night. The thousands of people do online every day still.
Yeah.
But with the UFC, you got all their. You got to understand the guys who were like big in like 2005 to 15. They had a ton of name value, name cachet guys. They did just regular combat fans who know whether it's like the Rampage Jacksons or the Silvas or whatever, just random bunch of names. They're all gone. All of them. All of them. Who like they don't. They literally are talking about Cowboy and Tony Ferguson fighting because they have some name cachet. They're both zombies. Bringing back Nick Diaz and shit. Like they have nobody. Their numbers aren't doing good. There's not MMA gyms all over the world, buddy, or in like every city bringing guys up like boxing gyms. There's multiple boxing gyms in every city. Multiple in every city. That shit just don't exist now. It doesn't. They don't have a big talent pool to pick from. It's why when they get a character like Sean O'Malley, they got behind him so hard, even though he's no good. They pushed him just because he's a character that can get views. They're not getting views. They're really not. It's all, dude. It's going all bad for the UFC right now. It's also why this is also why they brought in women's fighting. Because remember, Dana White, historically, we will never have women fighting in the UFC ever. And then all of a sudden they do. Well, it's because they were already starting to dwindle in terms of because look, amount of fighters on a roster to fill up dates and cards. They don't have enough men, and they don't have enough good men who can actually fight for 15 minutes if needed and look kind of professional doing it. Because you might be able to get two guys. You can get a bunch of guys that'll come in and fight for 2, 3, 4 minutes, and then they're just going to be dead and do nothing. You can't have that as a product. That product would. You can't sell that product at all. It would just rightfully so be horrifically criticized and no one would ever watch it. But if you put in two little women, girls, and they can fight for 15 minutes, make it look kind of professional, but it sucks because they're fucking women. It just sucks. But you'll accept that. And this is what's happening. People will accept that and go, well, yeah, I mean, the product sucks because it's a woman, though. They're women. Yeah, the fight sucks, but they're women. And you'll justify all this nonsense. No, they can't. They don't have enough guys to fill the cards. So they fill every card with half of these fucking little women. So the product really just sucks. Half of it just sucks. Then the other half, which are all men, half of that sucks. And so the product is really just shit. And it's going even further and further downhill. No, just someone say what I'm saying is wrong. It's fact. This is what's happening.
No, you're right, man. I mean, think about it. You know, McGregor is basically retired. What's his name? The Canadian dude. Pierre. What's his name?
St. Pierre, George St. Pierre.
Yeah, George St. Pierre. You know, he's been gone for years now, right?
Yeah.
Poirier is about to retire. They're losing a lot of big people, man.
Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, those guys are gone. How much longer is Gaethje going to be around? Any guy that is around right now, they're all gone in the next year or two. Also,
yeah,
they're valued guys. Kumaro, Izzy, all these guys, even Pierre, they're all gone in a year or two. Like for real, they have nothing in a year or two. What do they have? A Russian fight league. That's all they're going to have. A Russian fight league.
Oh, and here's another angle I thought of. Watching Ngannou get absolutely flattened by one of the chinniest fuckers in boxing could not have been good for your image as a sport.
And then he comes back tonight. Ngannou fights tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his comeback since getting knocked out. Let's see how he even performs. Like, is he gun shy? You know, is he shell shocked, scared to death to get flattened in front of everyone again? Because that's
he's fighting a big strong dude too.
Man.
I was watching the Ferreira highlights. I was like, this dude can throw hands, man.
Can he? I've never seen anything on him.
He's got a good right that he shoots right down the pike.
No, Luca, I gotta get. He goes out. Remember when Aram said MMA is just skinheads watching homos rolling around. I'm right. The UFC was down pretty bad at that point. I agreed with him at the time. He was kind of right. I'm not saying
that's hilarious.
Yeah, and Floyd used to say he did say it. Liberal ass Aram is like fucking homo. Liberal Aram, you fucking homo. So Floyd also had a great take on it. He's like, you're just the guys who aren't good enough to fucking be a prize fighter. So you'll just like any tough guy from the bar with some tattoos and colored hair will go punch each other's faces in for 10 grand. He's like, big whoop. Like, that's fucking. I was like, damn right, Floyd. That's a good point too. And it was a different game at the time. Like there are gold medalists, like guys in there now that are phenomenal at their thing, like Sambo guys and the Rush. Like so, it's a different thing now that the talent pool is upping. But yeah, generally, yeah. Good points.
Yeah, they should have stuck to their own thing, like hype themselves up. But when they all started in on that, oh, boxing is shit, man. UFC is better. It's like, you don't fucked up.
Done fucked that. That was it too.
Yeah.
Because I liked them both, just like I liked K1, and back then it was like K1. You had some UFC stuff. You had the boxing. So I liked all of it, any of it. But it was like, why the fuck? Why? Like K1 doesn't say we're better than boxing.
Right.
We're K1. We're different. We just try to be the best at what we do, kickboxing. Like fucking yeah. And then DeBella couldn't debate Joe Rogan. DeBella made boxing. Yeah, should have put Floyd up there. Honestly, should have put Floyd.
Well, he made himself look bad.
DeBella, yeah, he made boxing look bad. He was just stupid. He didn't know what to say.
Nah, he's a moron.
Yeah. Yeah, and boxing will never go anywhere. The UFC is about to crumble already. Not even kidding. We're gonna see we're gonna see the UFC leave. There'll always be like them type of fight leagues, I think now, like circus show type thing. But that always did exist. That did always exist. There were always sideshow fucking fights and shit like that.
Is the Jones Stipe fight still happening?
As far as I know, yeah. But I saw a video of fucking Jones getting a DUI, and I haven't heard anything about that. He got a DUI in a track hawk, and he had fired a gun. They can't prove that, but they're like the first thing they say when they walk up to him, he's sitting in the track hawk. It's new. It's fucking new, because he has a track hawk now, and he's sitting in it. And the first thing the cop says to him is, "Did you hear gunshots?" And John looks right at him and goes, "Yeah." And the cop goes, "Where'd they come from?" And he just goes, "I don't know." I don't know. I was like, John loves guns. He's driving around in a track hawk. He got a half a fifth. A half a fifth is gone. He was hiding like a fifth of Beefeater behind the fucking passenger seat. They told him to pull out. He pulls that out. It's half gone. He's shit faced. Really shit faced. They do a DUI test. It's hilarious. So he pulled, and I'm like, but John, he's drunk, speeding around in a track hawk. He's a nut. He loves guns. You just heard of gunshots. He just got he got the thing hidden. It's John Jones's track hawk. He got a hidden gun compartment. That's all. Turn the heater on, turn the fucking defrosters on, and turn the volume to 3. Watch it open up.
Has that dude ever been seen out with a woman?
I don't think so.
I remember hearing something about him, and I just get that impression like he's an angry homosexual or something, man.
Well, I mean, that's kind of been established this year. He outed himself at a comedy show. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, you gotta go watch. MMA Guru did a whole series on this shit. Dude, you didn't. Oh my god, just yeah. John Jones, even Aspinall said, he goes, so dude, I was out getting some coffee the other day, and he goes, some guy walks up to me, he's like, hey John, or hey Tom, did you hear? He's like, what's going on? He goes, John Jones is gay now. he's like almost like there was a patch put in. Like, there's a new update. John Jones is gay now. No, I think he's gonna have to just kind of admit it openly. He might as well. It's established. Yeah, that is established. He might as well just openly admit it.
Oh, okay. I just looked it up.
He basically did. He did it at a fucking comedy show. He's there with like his gay lover. Yeah.
Oh, is that where he says he got caught on night out with his boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, the clip that I saw is the other one he has here. Caught looking for men on the street drunk.
That one too. That one.
That was the one I saw. That I was like, what the F?
Yeah, he's like, no, I was just over there talking to the homos. I mean, the homeless people. That's what John Jones says. That's what he says. The cops are like, what are you doing out here? He's like, I was just over there talking to the homos. I mean, the homeless people. Oh, so when John just got pulled over, he said, he goes, he was just out trying to treat, again, he's on talking about the homeless people with this new DUI he just got. He goes, I was out just trying to treat homeless people like humans. And the cop goes, by giving them alcohol? He had a roll of red Stylo cups in his middle console.
Wow.
Driving around, pouring fucking shots and handing them out to people. Yeah. And the cop goes, by giving them alcohol? You got to, dude, I just saw it. No one has been talking about this shit, though.
Fucking Jonesy Dahmer over here.
Covered up pretty hard because none of the MMA guys have talked about it. Earl Garcia, salute. Glad to see you back on Facebook. Shout out Earl.
Yeah, I'm just looking for young homeless boys. No, I mean, I'm looking to buy homeless kids some toys.
No, the one where he's no, I got you. The one where he's on the streets. Yeah, oh, that one where he's picking up men or whatever. Yeah, he says to the cop, I was just out here talking to the homos. I mean the homos. Yeah, he definitely
That's
said
hilarious.
Oh, this is too good. This is too funny. John's a psychopath. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
That dude's insane. He was the one shooting the gun. That's like that to me. That's obvious. He is shit faced. They get him out of the car to walk a step. He can't do one. He does one. Foof. He's fucked. So he was drunk as can be, driving a Trackhawk. And the cop goes, "Did you hear gunshots?" And he goes, "Yeah." Where did they come from? I don't know. It's like John loves guns. Dude, he's drunk in a Trackhawk. He's letting rounds off. I guarantee it. He had that shit stashed in a gun compartment. Hidden gun compartment. Ain't gonna find it. It's hidden. Unless you get a warrant to take it apart. And I guarantee if you did, you find a fucking gun. You're telling me John Jones don't have a little... Come on.
He gives me Lennox Lewis angry homo vibes.
Yeah, Lennox is one of them dudes.
Yeah.
Always a thing on Lennox, for sure. For sure. It still is.
I remember when someone pointed that out about Lewis. Have you ever seen this guy with a woman?
Yeah, I can't remember who that was, but I do remember it. I just saw a comment on Twitter today. He goes, Joe Rogan's opinion carries no more weight than yours or mine, Luca. I don't know about that because I just saw a comment today on Twitter where someone was like, to a post, it said, Joe Rogan thinks, and wrote out a whole paragraph, and in space, I agree, period. I was like, yo, like, that's crazy. So I don't know about that. His might hold more weight.
Oh, I think our opinions hold more weight since we're twice his size.
Dude, I didn't even watch his last stand-up, but I heard he got humiliated. I saw the internet making fun of him. Like all the comedians and everything were like, dude, this is so embarrassing.
No, he's cringe as a
like
comedian.
an utter humiliation ritual again. You know what I mean? Like more of that. You have to imagine. Like, did you hear me talking about when they had that concert at the Turkey's boxing show with Sierra having to dance on stage and Busta Rhymes having to come out and rap, and they're like 50, 60. Buster's hype man was like a grandfather. He could barely move his hips. Were so stiff. And Sierra has her ass is all gone. She's so old. She got old grandma ass. Flat pancake old woman tits. And she's up there singing a song, shaking her ass, talking about
I look good.
Drinking alcohol, chasing boys, and getting trains ran on her. Like, that's fucking humiliating, dude. A 50-year-old woman having to go see, like, she didn't even write this shit. Some, pervert wrote it for her to say 30 years ago or whatever. And she has to get up there and in front of a bunch of Muslim men. I'm saying this has to be pointed out. What do you think they're thinking watching you shake your old fucking ass? At least you like all your younger dancers. What do you think they're thinking about you and your crew? Like, honestly, rape and murder you. That's what they're thinking. I'm just a buck, keep it a buck. That's what they're thinking. Like, you're worthless. You're the haram. You're horrors to them. Like, look at you. You're even openly saying it. Oh, it's
you know what they do? They laugh at America.
Ritual and a half. And I don't see much worse about Joe Rogan getting on stage as a fucking weirdo freak of an old man who literally like deformed himself and like looks insane like a fucking mutant, dude. Have to get up there and like say shit that no one wants to hear and scream it and try to force them to laugh. That is insanely fucking humiliating. I could never do that shit. Delusional to even think you're cool if you got it. Like, to do, like, dude, you think that's cool? Like, in any way. Like, not even like cool points. Like, just okay. It's not even okay to do. That is fucking nuts. I think I put me on. Just give me a stool and a beer. I think I'm gonna do way better.
Actually make people laugh.
Yeah, I'll just put all the top comedians in front of me and watch me roast the fuck out of them all, and then beat up Rogan when he tries to fight for them. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh,
yeah.
This is the other thing. Yeah, they were saying, and I didn't. But they were saying that, and like being honest, that Brendan Schaub had a better special than Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan stole jokes out of his special. He used jokes from his special. I did see the clip of that. He actually stole jokes from Brendan Schaub. He really did this. A shitty joke to like shitty jokes, and he did that.
And you know what's crazy about that? Remember when Rogan confronted Carlos Mencia over stealing jokes?
Yeah.
It's like, what a hypocrite.
Yeah. Rogan's come on, dude. Every comedian steals jokes, first of all. How can you not? You hear something funny, you build on it or whatever. Like, so like to act like and it's not like I joked. You can't, obviously. You wouldn't even get a gig if you just copied identical jokes of 10 other comedians and put that into a special. You're not getting a job doing that. It's never going to happen. You ain't even getting any clubs. There's no real joke thieves out there except the exact type that Joe Rogan and his guys actually are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, still a bit here, a bit there. That type of shit. Carlos was like, he was just bullied. Rogan just bullied him. That's all he did, under like threat of I'll beat you up. That's all he did. Because you're doing the same thing. Everyone else at that club was doing the same thing. You think, oh, he's the only comedian at the Comedy Store that has stolen a joke? What are you talking? You're just mad that he's the star. The club is his. That's what you're mad about. You're a bitter bitch. You're a bitter little weak little mutant bitch, mad that Carlos is getting love and you're getting pushed to the side with your death squad weirdos, right? Like, for real. All these like little weirdos that you lord over and tell them how tough you are, and they have to literally suck your dick back at your apartment at the end of the night. Like, for real, for real. This like weird, you just go bully this guy because he's getting love? Like, for real. What the fuck? No, Rogan was all the way in the wrong, man. All the way in the wrong.
Oh, he's another angry homo.
Yeah, sure. Why he looks like a mutant. Like, why did we talk about this was the other day of Michael Jackson being abused by Berry Gordy, and that's when he started disfiguring himself. Like, he literally started disfiguring himself, trying to become somebody else because of what happened to him, or who he thinks he is, or whatever. What do you think Joe's doing? Like, that dude's done all kinds of shit to himself. He's a fucking little weirdo.
Speaking of Michael, I remember seeing a clip. You remember that joke that Chris Rock made about Michael going to court and being dressed like Captain Crunch?
I do kind of remember it.
I think it was in Bigger and Blacker.
Yeah,
So I saw a clip like showing him tell that joke and then showing all the comedians that ripped that joke off from him. Like Steve Harvey was in there using the same joke and shit. And I'm like, man, that's a rough business, man.
Steve Harvey's a bad one. He's a real bad one. I
Oh, yeah.
was very happy about Cat Williams exposing that piece of shit, man. How he he sabotaged Bernie Mac's career. Bernie Mac's probably that dude was he was awesome, man. Bernie was fucking great. You couldn't anytime Bernie came on, especially he's even good on regular TV, but when he was rated R Bernie, you fucking piss your pants laughing. And Steve Harvey sabotaged that dude all the way. Put him on, brought him along on Kings of Comedy just to keep a leash on him. Like, give him the opening act in very little time. Fucking, he got a job with the Ocean's 11. Steve Harvey went to the fucking casting people and said, you don't want to work with him. He's so difficult. He's violent. Give me the job. I'm more, white and presenting. I can be better to work with. Yeah, and it's all a lie. Bernie was always extremely professional. No one's ever had a bad word to say about him ever. He totally made that up. Just to get him, fuck him over and take his job. Horrible motherfuckers, man.
Wow, a literal snake in the grass.
Yep. So he's supposed to be your best friend, but he's only there to hinder you. He only keeps you around. Dude, it's Machiavellian shit, right? Keep you around, just kneecapping you.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
It's also some pussy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just bomb your fucking enemy out of existence. Just do that. Why keep them around? You're not strong enough to go bomb them out. That's why, right? That's why? Okay. Yeah, so Steve couldn't compete heads up with Bernie, so he had to snake him. Yeah, fuck that.
And you try to explain to these mental midgets, this is why you want a Christian society.
Exactly.
We're the only ones that truly believe in individual expression and freedom.
And meritocracy and shit.
Yeah.
Get it. And celebrate. This, I thought about this the other day, right? Because someone asked me, why you always hate me? And I'm like, first of all, really quick, I only give criticisms on very valid criticism, usually of boxers. That's what they're calling hating. But even the other stuff, because in all actuality, I don't think you can find a sincere moment where I'm hating on someone or wishing it's unless they're my enemy, right? My enemy.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, you can tell by the way you treat the people you're around. Do I try to shit on people and put them down, or build someone up and be like, oh, I like this. That's hating. If you come around and I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking stupid idea. But I want to no, build someone up. General hate, no, man. There's a big difference.
Well, you know why? Because we respect God's will. To me, God put that person here for a reason, right? To do the things they're going to do. And who are you to try to stop or limit that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not yeah, look, there's one man throughout history. There's one play group you would have really wanted to live with at all times. You know what I mean? Like there's only one group. Europeans are the only ones that ever had like actual like long lasting civilizations.
Hmm.
You know, maybe a little China, Japan. They had Japan and China had some shit going for a long, long time, maybe, longer even. But it's you have to understand like that comes you develop cultural norms. It takes long times of trying to live civil with each other over generation and generation. You tend to become more civil, or at least have the compensity to be more civil.
I mean, we used to be a place where individuals mattered. So someone's name carried weight, right?
Bro, I hate to go back to like Trump or something, but this is something I just thought about like recently with him. Trump isn't like all these other like big rich billionaires. They're all like heads of like a corporation or something, right? But Trump is he's just himself. Like he did this himself. No one like his daddy helped. That didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like does he have a team of fucking like a company they just put him in top of? No, he fucking built one of those companies like a fucking empire. That is really crazy. I was thinking, I don't think I can really think of a guy in the modern era in America, particularly America, who has done that. He might be like the only fucking one. Like even like an Elon Musk, like dude, he had the other three guys that built PayPal. That's how he got his start.
Right.
Like that is a big team thing. Like Trump is really just like his own dude. That's why he puts on everything. It's Trump. It ain't like Trump, Team Trump, or Trump Inc. Or it's just me. Me. That's all it is. It's pretty nuts to just think about that. It's like some fucking comic book villain shit, actually.
He's the epitome of individual achievement.
He is. That's what made me think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. While all of them are products of collectivism.
Exactly. They need CNN to give them a gig. They need the
Right.
feds to give them a gig. They need Apple to give them a gig. Whatever, right? They need someone to put them on. He really put himself on. You can be like, yo, dude, okay, I can give you $1 million in 1970 New York City. You're going to be broke by 73. I'm not you, but like generally people, you're going to be fucking broke. You might have a $250,000 house, a little fund or whatever car, but you ain't going to be balling like he is. You're not. You're not.
Yeah.
He didn't just ball out in New York City. He literally created modern New York City. The high rises, the skyscrapers, that's him. Like the modern, the big apartment complexes. He revolutionized the city. It was all tenements. Yeah, you had the fucking Empire State Building. You had a couple of little buildings, but it was mostly 8-story buildings. Like it was mostly little shit. The construction boom that happened in the 70s. He spearheaded it. That's pretty impressive too.
Yeah, his father left him what, like a couple $100 million, and he turned that shit into $7 billion, man.
And then they'll be like, the bankruptcy is always funny. It's like them are businesses, not him.
Yeah.
You start he has 100 little companies. Fucking start 100 of them up, and then when they're insolvent, they're no longer useful, or even you don't even want them, just bankrupt. Like what the fuck? That's what you do. That doesn't mean you went bankrupt.
Yeah, let's chapter 11 that one and roll it over into CDs.
Exactly. Exactly. That's it. That's so it. Well, when I hate on Canelo, I call him a fraud. Well, I don't call Canelo fraud. I think Canelo's a really good fighter. Fought tons of motherfuckers. Did he have little advantages in some of them? Yeah, but I'm not. I do call out the game. That's the other thing. I call out everyone involved in the game, right? I call out the refs, the judges, the promoters, the managers, the fucking corrupt, dirty train. I call them all out. I do call out the game. So yeah.
Recently I was talking to Quags about those fights with Triple G, And I always had G winning the first one, right? I wasn't so sure on the second, but Quacks is like, dude, like Triple G beat the shit out of him in that second fight. So I went back and rewatched it, and I'm like, holy shit, yeah, he was fucking Canelo up, man.
Yeah, especially in the second. Especially in the second half. The first half they're going, banging it out, but Canelo started to wilt, started to fade, and Golovkin kept getting stronger, and that's why it started to get bad for Canelo. And even in the 10th, he got hurt, and Reynoso told him, "You can't, don't stand with this guy no more. Basically, fucking run, don't run, but survive because it's about to get bad for you." Which tells you everything. He lost, and it was
And Quacks was telling me that he thinks they gave him like smelling salts in the 11th or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. There is the video of that, and I saw it, and it is interesting because he puts a towel up, like covers his nose, like he's smothering him, and he breathes in and then winces hard, like he does do it, like that does happen. But maybe he pinched his nose or something, is what I'm sure they would say. I don't know, but that did happen, so it's possible
Yeah, it looks
because
sus.
he came out blazing the next round. That's what you need to understand. I think it was going into
Yeah.
the 12th, and he came out punching. Yeah, and
You're fading out, kid.
that happened 2 times in his career, where at the end of the fight, and he came out blazing in the 12th round. That happened twice, and I don't recall it happening since.
It's like fucking Mickey, like, you're fading out, kid. Here, sniff this.
Yeah, it's a big fight, and he was like, "We'll risk it for this," and they did. They more than likely did, but he still lost. Yeah, so it took Canelo 3 tries to beat him, and Golovkin don't have a single win over the guy. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's fucking atrocious, man.
That is so fucked up. Has anyone saw this? So apparently Israel uses an injured child as bait to blow up an entire group of Palestinians. Now, okay, I'll say what I say or not, but I literally don't even know if this is real. I'm like, did Iran? This could be a film set in Iran. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, it really could be. Not that they, we don't have videos of this stuff happening, but it could be a video on a film set in Iran or Syria or some shit. So he popped this little kid right here, blew a drone up over him. Basically, that's what all this original debris is. He's screaming and stuff. So a couple people, some more people come gather around. Now they're all running over. And yeah. So that's a video going around. I don't know what to think about this.
Well, here's
I
the
mean,
thing,
I know
right?
what to think if it's real, and it definitely could be real. But it's like, oh, they got a good one on film if that's real, because that's like good. That's like, okay, kids, who isn't gonna run after that kid? I'm gonna run to go help the kid. My mom's gonna run to help the kid. My sister's gonna run to help the kid. Not my mom, but women and children. Anyone's gonna go run to help that kid. And the people ran to help him. One was pushing a bike. He didn't have a gun or nothing. The other one, and they just fucking toasted them.
Well, and here's the thing, right? Israel has been so brutal to these people. Who would disbelieve it at this point?
Yeah, I don't disbelieve it. I'm just like, holy shit, man. Like, yeah. I looked.
I mean,
no one's debunking it. I searched and searched when I saw it because I was like, is this real? Because I've seen a couple that they weren't necessarily fake, but they were from different things, right? It'd be like something that happened in a different country, and they would say it was Palestinians and Jews. So that happened to me. So I check everything. I couldn't find anything to
Well,
say,
you saw the footage from the hospital that they firebombed, right?
oh yeah, oh, did you
People
see the guy?
literally engulfed in flames.
You see the Hamas guy they got with the drone the other day? The leader of Hamas?
Oh, the one that threw a stick at it or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. They hit it. He was in a building, fired a tank at it, boom, blew that shit up. He was all fucked up. His arm was blown up.
Mhm.
Knee was blown up. He was sitting in the chair, all tore up. And then they flew a drone in. I guess identified him, detonated it. He had a nice watch. Someone took his watch. Also cut his finger off, his pointer finger, maybe for identification purposes or a trophy. I don't know. I know that watch is going on someone's fucking fireplace mantle or in their office, as for sure, in their trophy case. But so I saw the UFC guy, old MMA guy who's all fuck Israel right now, real hard. I forget who. Jake Shields. He made a post about who this guy was. So apparently, this guy, his whole family was murdered by Israel. I think his wife and 3 kids.
Mhm.
And so he put up this big. I should go find it. Big post about it, and then a Jew guy under it goes, that man brutally killed 4 of his own men with his bare hands. And I was like, oh, that's pretty rough, right? And then the next comment goes, they were Israeli spies. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. And I would have strangled him with my bare hands too. So that kind of all checks out to me. He seems like he got put in a fucked up spot and was like, let's go to war then. Like it is, this is my life. This is my life's mission. Yeah. So out of like the 6 groups, what do you have? Hamas, Hezbollah, the Islamic Republic one, Brazil, and one other one. What the fuck's the other one? Well, out of those, only the head of Brazil is left. Only the head of Brazil is left, so he should be really shook because they're not going to stop these people. There's no talking to them. Like historically, like the Jews, look at the Nazi hunters. Like they will go into any country, in any city, into any citizen's house, and just massacre them, and then go right back to Israel, and your country won't do anything about it. Like they were all up in England just massacring people. They were all up in Germany just massacring people. They were in America, fucking murdered people, and then just leave. So they ain't gonna stop. They're gonna keep doing this. It's just what they do. But with the Triple G thing, to me, yeah, I have a literal video called "Triple G is the most ducked boxer ever." I make the argument, and I make the argument against it too. And he is the most, yeah. Because I even go way back to like the 40s, dude. Like you can go back to any of the guys from like the Murderers Row or anything, and name the guys that ducked or avoided them. There might be like 2, 3. Golovkin got like 17. Like legitimate ducks too. Like legitimate, just I'm not fighting them.
I mean, we had 3 consecutive champions avoid this guy like the plague. From Martinez all the way to Cotto to Canelo.
Sturm. Start with
Sturm. Sturm too, yeah. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Yeah, we got here Eubank Jr., Saunders, Canelo, Lee, Andy Lee, Barker, Cotto, Quillen, Chavez, Solomon, Mundine, Martinez, Sturms, Bick, Ward, I want to say one of the Charles, we could say both Andre Laura, Indom, Taylor, Frotch. A whole bunch of guys. Yeah, it's more than that too. Yeah, we got robbed at a Prague fight. Prague didn't duck him or nothing, but yeah, career-ending injury. Pretty bad. Yeah,
Jesus.
This video, it really like super horrific.
To this day, I still have to argue with Ward fanboys. Triple G said yes. Ward said no. And they just refused to accept it, man.
Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, I saw this video and this is fucked up. You're fucking nuts if you think I'm letting my fucking wife, daughter, sister, mom, anything work at a fucking public school in America. You're fucking crazy, son. You are crazy. My fucking women in my family ain't wrangling motherfucking monsters. You're crazy. Look, this little old white lady got to come running amongst like fucking 10 fucking dreadhead drillers. Like they probably all got fantasies of being the next fucking King Von, thugging it out in the goddamn hallway, and you, this fucking little old fucking lady, got to come wrangle this. Get the fuck out of here. No one should deal with this. Yo, no one should have to deal with. And I see these videos all day of teachers getting slaughtered, right? But like, no one, like, dude, no one should have to deal with like no one. Like a big, strong man, maybe like 10 of them. Fucking right.
Well, I mean, just look at the Mongo standing next to her. He looks like a baby predator, man.
All bowed up and shit, ready for fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, he just slammed his little kid on his fucking neck. And like, what the fuck? This is nuts.
That kid is big enough to ragdoll her right down that hallway, man.
She's lucky as hell he didn't. She's lucky as hell he didn't. They do. This shit happens all the time. I see these videos of these teachers trying to break shit up and then get drilled. I'm sorry. I'm like, yo, why you do it? Like, what? You're the one telling me. Like, they're the ones fucking voting Democrat shit. So I was like, yo, take the fucking left hook, bitch. But hey, it happens all the time. Like, it gotta be. Dude, I felt such a relief when, like, my kid never had any problems. He wouldn't put himself in situations like that, just too wise, I guess. But even when COVID hit and like he had to be home and do shit online, I was like, woo! Woo! Right? What if? Because what if? Like, you're going to kick my kid's teeth out or something? Break his fucking orbital? Like, I have to go to prison. I'm going to murder your fucking boss. I'm saying it's bad.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like,
burning your house down.
Yeah, for like not kidding at all. So I have to worry about this. Like, man, I swear to God, that's why God let nothing ever happened to him. Like, God is like, yo, I got you. I got you. Woo, buddy. Yeah, crazy. But I see these kids getting their asses beat left and right. And I'm talking like packed out, like 10-on-1. I just fucking, this is the first day of school, first week of school with some Canadian shit. I tweeted it. It's one of my tweets. Got some comments and stuff, but it was one of my tweets about some white chick, a little white female freshman in Canada. All right. It's on video. They have the whole thing on video. End of the first week of school, whatever, little hangout. She gets invited to it. And it's literally like 20 Africans, men, just stomping her. And she stomped out, jumping into the air, stomp heads, jumping into the air, just for like 3 minutes straight. It's like minutes, I'm not exaggerating. Long. She's in the hospital.
That's crazy, man.
She might be dead already. For the record, she was in a coma and fighting for her life, last I heard. So she might have died. And it's all on video. And they posted it. Yeah. Like, that happened. That's like a 13-year-old girl, and these were men. Like, that can happen.
If I'm that dad, I'm like, I'm making a list, checking it twice.
Yeah. That's just nuts. Like, and then you want to, so don't you can't talk to me about anything unless we're going to talk about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, address this. Oh, in my day, you see the video when they asked Triple G, does he want to fight Pacquiao? He said no because he's too small. Yeah, he is too small. Definitely is. Definitely was even then. It's amazing years ago teachers could dish out punishment to the students. Now modern day students beat the teachers up. I was just talking to my kid about this, right? I was like, yo, did they, I know they don't like beat you with paddles, but they still have like the paddle in the corner just for like show to tell you stories or anything? Like, nope. Dude, I remember that, and I was like, "Yo, this is not." The teachers used to beat the fuck out of us with these like giant wooden paddles from like Dazed and Confused. The Dazed and Confused paddles that they beat the freshmen up. That was in every classroom growing up, and they used it. And the teachers would decorate them and design them, and they'd be like their own. They'd have like aerodynamics like paintings. Like there'd be like their tool, their weapon. And yeah, you got out of line. They put you right in the desk, bend you over on the desk in front of the whole class and fuck you up. You'd cry. Never happened to me. I'll fight. Like I'd literally fight. It never happened to me. But I saw it happen to like a bunch of other people, and they got fucked up and cried. Like I can imagine, it looked horrible. like I'm fighting because I'm not. You're not humiliating me in front of that. I'll just call my parents or whatever. But yeah, they took it like idiots. Like never.
Bro.
But they would beat the shit out you. I saw a teacher throw a fucking big school stapler, a big middle school stapler, threw it as hard as he could, fastball at a kid's head because he called his wife a hooah. Threw gunned it. Whoa! The kid just got out the way, but he tried to kill him. Like he definitely. Mr. Palco, shout out, old angry Italian. Yeah,
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that, man, because my 7th grade teacher, Mr. Melchiano, an Italian man, right? Tough motherfucker, right? And if a kid got in trouble in his class and started sulking like, he's like, get out of my class. I don't want sissy faggot lalas in here. Bro. That shit was classic, man.
No, for sure. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. I mean, yeah. They literally had weapons designed. Like they took pride in that shit. Like you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Yeah. I saw kids get I saw a female teacher get beat up by 2 chicks one time, but I saw dudes get dragged out by male teachers and beat up in the hallway. Saw that too. Yeah. Nothing ever. It just happened. No one ever even like complained about it. It just happened. I had a teacher punch me in the side of the head and my face hit the fucking door frame, like the metal door frame. Bang! I swear to God, in 7th grade, Miss Hensel gave me a bit of a black eye. Yeah, this is awesome. Her husband ended up coming to my boxing gym years later. I had fun. He didn't.
Well,
he didn't come back anymore. I went a little too hard, I think.
those were the days when like your father would show up and tell the teacher, if he gets out of line, you got my permission to beat his ass.
Exactly. Yeah. I've had that on the street, just like, hey, any of the kids get out of line, Jimmy, whoop their fucking ass. Like, and Jimmy will whoop your ass. It's gonna happen. And your dads are gonna come back and high five them and buy him some drinks. So you probably fucking shut the fuck up. Oh God, I can only imagine. Luckily, my kid, like I always would ask him, like, yo, ain't there like a little pretty host at your school? He'd be like, oh, they're all fucking dirty, dirty, nasty.
Oh, nowadays.
Like, yeah, straight. And I'd be like, damn, not one? And he'd just shake his head. Nope. No.
Oh. You remember when we were kids, the general trope was stay away from my daughter. Nowadays, stay that hell away from my son, you whore.
Dude, that's me. Facts. That is me.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me. It used to be stay away from my daughter. Now it's stay away from my fucking son, you harlot. You fucking succubus demon bitch. You ruined my kid's life. Get out of here. Yeah. Get your daughters on a leash before I have to. I almost got killed multiple times over silly hoes in high school. Knife pulled on me by a Mexican, an Asian, and a white boy over some hoes from school. Oh, jeez. Yep. Josh has been flirting with me again. That's it. You're cooked. You're cooked. They don't even got to say that. They just start talking to you too much in front of their fucking man on purpose. Rub against you. They're fucking grimy. They know what they're doing. Oh, this is fucking nasty, dude. Wait, what did they just say to her? So, this is a minor. This is like a minor and her friend walking away from what looked like they had a sleepover or something. And these dirty fucking hoes and this skank ass dyke bitch who probably got a fucking crush on. Yeah, look at that fucking dyke ass ugly fucking. That's a dude. That's a fucking dude. But she got a crush on this little pretty girl right here. And so she's picking on her, but also mad at her that she gets the attention. So all kind of shit going on here, right? So this fucking dyke ugly bitch starts making fun of her for getting raped. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And then all her little friends laugh.
You got raped, bitch. Take where you know you. Bitch, you got raped, bitch. Bitch, you got raped, bitch. Take where you know you. Think about it. Reminisce. It ain't happened to me. It ain't happened to me.
You got raped, bitch. Reminisce.
That's evidence.
Reminisce. It ain't happened to me. Yeah. That's insane, man.
Sick world, man.
I don't know which one you're talking about, Zed. Whatever I just said, I don't know. I definitely wasn't lying. Maybe you're talking about the stomping of the white Canadian girl. She wasn't. Last I heard, she was in coma fighting for her life. She might be dead, if that's who you were talking about.
I think he was. No, I think he's referring to Josh.
Oh. This was. I called the police. I don't give a fuck.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. That's probably gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Public schools, crazy. It probably even got to be public anymore. Goddamn private schools. Yeah, but that's funny. I called the police. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, he looks like the black Dahmer. I don't know who's the victim and who's the perp. Who's the victim and who's the perp? We got black Dahmer, white Dahmer.
Bro, you know what I ran into a couple of times, and I don't know if you ever have. Phantom beefs over a chick. Some dude literally coming up to me and be like, "Yo, man, you were bothering so and so, da 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 da," and I'm like, "Who?" So and so, and I'm like, "Who's that?" Like literally had never met this girl or even interacted with her.
Yeah, you know why? Because they tell fantasy stories.
That's crazy.
That happened to me multiple times. The first time it happened, I was probably like 15, 16, go to some chick's birthday party. This is crazy. And we're around the table. Her mom's there. We're like pretty wild. She understood this, but her mom's there. And I introduced myself, my name. She goes, shocked look, like shocked, like she saw a ghost. And she looks at her daughter and goes, "This is him?" I'm like, "What? Yeah, what's up?" And so the daughter turned out I swear to God, it's all alive. But the daughter told her mom that I got her I had one grade with her daughter. I never talked to her outside of school, or I don't even think I talked to her in school. I was friends with her boyfriend. That's why I was there. I was friends with her boyfriend. We were hanging out. She told her mom we were dating for a long time, first of all, and I got her addicted to drugs and was abusing her.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I'm like, you never even saw me before. You certainly never talked to me. And your 15, 16-year-old daughter, like, you believed her? You never said, show me this person or anything? And her daughter, the girl, dude, she just put her head down and got sad-faced. And the mom looked at me and goes, "Oh, I think me and my daughter have stuff to talk about later on." And we just dropped it. I let it go because it was obvious, like, oh, what the fuck? That was the first time I ever dealt with that, but I dealt with it a couple times after that too. Fucking
That's
fantasy
crazy,
land
man.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, sweetheart, you're not just telling stories. You're accusing me of crimes.
Yeah.
Like,
What was she doing? Like, it didn't happen. So she
yeah.
would just sit at home or like walk the streets and say she was with, I don't know, come back and be like, I don't know. When were you like, it's the weirdest shit. Like, I couldn't even, I was like, why are you even asking me this to the mom? Really? Like, this is your daughter. You don't know if this is true or not? What do you, I don't know if she lived with her dad before or something. I don't know. It was fucking nuts though. Absolutely nuts. And her boyfriend, my friend, was right there. Like, he had to hear this too. Like, I was like, dude, it was so awkward. So awkward.
What was your reaction? Were you just like stunned?
Yeah, absolutely stunned. I was with my best friends, so I go, yo, you hear, like, dude, I said, have I ever talked to this girl in my life? Do you know anything about any of this? And everyone, there was more to it, but everyone's like, this is fucking insane. Yeah, obviously, they all said it. To say, my best friend was like, at the time was like even like pretty straight edge, like kind of he could talk to them. He was pretty good, and he's explaining like, I'm with them every day. This is absolutely false, and just explained it very well. And she's me and my daughter are gonna have some things to talk about. So she'd been telling her this for a long time. Oh my god, this is him. That's him.
It's not often you have a full clip of alibis ready when you get accused of something.
I know. I had all my disciples like ready to vouch. Dude, this was her birthday party. Her birthday party. It was probably a nightmare for her. I mean, she brought it on herself, but fuck, dude, yeah. I can't even imagine what her heart must have dropped when I walked in. It must have dropped.
You know what it is? It's a fantasy, like you said, right? And vocalizing it, right? Telling it to someone makes it seem more real.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's a fucked up psychology, man.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. Imagine if I never put an end to it and she just kept telling people that. Or who did she tell that wasn't there that saw it was false? Also, I thought of that before. Like that, I guarantee her mom wasn't the only person she said this to.
Well, I'll tell you this, brother. Be glad it didn't happen today in this type of environment.
Yeah.
You would have some issues, bro.
I know. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, she was too bad she wasn't hot. She was crazy. She would have been fun if she was hot. She wasn't. So it was pointless. Would have got me in all kind of trouble, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
This is sick. At the school close to me, some autistic kid was gonna bang it up because he got catfished into sticking banana up his tailpipe, and they leaked the videos. Yeah, those kids should be hung from their feet and whipped. Like, hang from whoever did that to them. Hang them and whip them. That's fucking.
Yeah, that's life scarring.
Yeah, you're trying to. Again, they're trying to ruin the life of this kid, and he's an autistic kid. Like, you're just the sickest person.
Yeah.
Sick person.
You watching this Ngannou card?
Not yet. Has that started?
I guess these are the prelims. I mean, I'm streaming it on Prime, right? Because that's who's airing it. I just don't know how many fights there are to show.
That's who's airing the Ngannou card?
Yeah.
What? Ain't both of them then? Because Tszyu, ain't that on Prime too?
Yeah, it's on Prime too.
I'll put it on right now. Nice. I thought it started at like 8. Yeah.
The Tszyu card. Yeah, but the Ngannou card is on right now, I think.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, dude, I had the prelims on earlier. What am I talking about? there ain't there's like no such thing as good fucking movies and shit no more. I don't even know why I have streaming services.
Hey, I wanted to get your take on the IBF. Do they just hate undisputed champs? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's I mean, yeah, there's no reason to not just let them rematch for undisputed. Like, just come on, man. You guys have the ability to make the judgment call. I get it that this is what you do. Supposedly no exceptions. When we got Amanda, you got to fight him. But you also, like, if it's a unification or something, you have the ability to waive your own fucking rules like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So, come on, man. There is no other fight in the light heavyweight division right now. Like, that's the fight. The rematch is the fight.
Yeah, all for this German kid, I guess. I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't even know who it is. Haven't even looked into it yet. It's like ridiculous.
But I'm like, damn, like you did Usyk dirty like this. Couldn't keep his IBF strap. And now you're doing it to Beterbiev. It's like, what the fuck, man? Or maybe they just hate Eastern Europeans.
It could be a bit about that. Who's Sheldon Johnson? I know that name. Who is that? What the fuck do I look up on Amazon to find this shit? Shall I look up PFL? Here we go.
Magomedov.
I can't even find this shit. I've never used Amazon like this.
You know what I've been thinking about? Grabbing the pads. We should be doing some pad work.
Yeah, hell yeah. I need to get a pair myself.
Keep those hands limber, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh dude. I don't know what the hell happened, but my fucking rotator cuff is bad right now. It's been killing me all day. On here I kind of forgot about it. But before I jumped on here, it was like all I could think about the fucking pain. I didn't even do anything.
Take those fish oil pills, man. That's good for your joints.
Ibuprofen already, but yeah, it was burning. Like, what the fuck? Full mobility of it still. Just fucking burning, aching. It's horrible. I think the ibuprofen helped me.
Shit, you do pad work with your son?
Not pad work, like a little bit, not with actual pads, but just mostly boxing, sparring, shit.
Oh yeah,
But,
sparring is the best.
yeah, it's light, but
Teach them how to move, how to time shots.
exactly. That's what exactly. But I have been wanting to get some pads because you need them in order to like go to the next level from what start getting really specific and drill and shit to get the exact.
Well, and that's where they can swing full force.
They can really rip with the shots too.
Yeah.
On my fucking rib cage and shit. Yeah, you gotta get the mitts and shit. I should have already done it, but sleeping.
Shit, especially not with my son. He's a bruiser, man. I don't want to take those shots. Like, hit the pads.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like he got natural power. Had it since he was a little kid. I never had that. Definitely got that from his mom. Yeah, just got that thudding. He's thick. That's why. I would have loved to really got him into boxing. Or wrestling. He got the perfect fucking build for it. It really does, especially. It's just strong. The little diesel. Fucking strong. This is actually funny. Dude goes up and tells the Jewish guy, the black.
Do you know black people start wearing tzitzis? This might shock our world, but black people is the real Jews. Okay. So do you know black people start wearing tzitzis? Start wearing tzitzis. Go follow the Bible. Start doing what the Bible says. If you say that you're Jewish, start doing what the Bible says. Black people is the real Jews. So, start following the Bible. Why you want to swing on me?
He was why he gets all see this. The Jew actually hit him with the greatest fucking response.
Yeah.
Then be Jewish. What the fuck you telling me? What the fuck you telling me for? Then be Jewish.
Stop twerking.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking good. Like, stop wearing shiesty masks on people talking about your pipe. No, but for real, I was like, damn, that's a pretty good response. Okay, then be fucking Jewish. What are you telling me for? It's like, it's a very good point. Instead of like making documentaries about how you were Jewish, just be Jewish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, don't tell me how you were really Jewish. Why don't you just be Jewish? And I'll be like, oh, he is Jewish. That's, the best way to be Jewish. I'll be like, oh, he's Jewish.
Well, you can't bring up that kind of logic to low IQ ideologues like that.
Look, and then he didn't know what to say. That's why he goes, what, you trying to strangle me? That's what the guy says. The black kid goes, are you getting angry? You trying to strangle me?
It's just another version of, man, motherfucking my dick.
Just something like that. He didn't like the answer. He thought the guy would get mad. And be like, ooh. Instead, he's like, what the fuck you telling me? It's pretty funny.
It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to be it.
Yeah. Let's go be it. Happy Pride Month in advance, bro. Dude says, as a black man in Georgia, I proudly voted for Harris Waltz. Art Man says, Happy Pride Month. Salute. That's a good one. Oh, this is fun. You guys see this? So, Angel Reese moved into an $8,000 a month apartment, some fucking luxury loft, and she's bitching about how she can't afford her bills.
Well, and what moron is going to pay $8K a month over paying a mortgage?
Rent. Yeah, $8K a month in rent. Like, dude, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
That's over 100 G's a year. Thrown away. And I think her salary is only like, I don't know. It's probably not even that. She has one of her white sugar daddies probably paying it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, bitches online. This is funny. Bitches online throwing a fit about she can't pay her bills. She lives in a fucking 10,000.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's definitely it. He said, "Nyah, nyah, 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 nyah." Oh shit, bro! The demographic destroying the world. That's about right.
Especially the one second in from the left, second row.
Right here.
Yeah, look at that, bro.
I knew exactly.
That's the T800 of woke bitches.
Yo, look at this one too. Oh, fuck. They don't use electricity on Saturday.
Hey, we're making some fucking comedy here.
Oh, no, so before I enlarged it, I was looking at the one you pointed out. Okay, look at his bitch's ears and nose. Face motherfucker. Of course.
Oh man.
Inbred ass bitch, man. She's her own mother and cousin. Fucking horrible.
I gave birth to myself.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is
Oh
Russia.
man.
Wow. Dude, like, smacks the cops like twice, and the cop just fucking.
Oh yeah, they don't play that shit in Russia, man.
Now what's? Oh, he got heels on too. It's a fucking. Now what's wrong with that? what is wrong with that? Like, yo, you put your hand like, yeah, that was always the norm, right? You fuck around, you'll find out. You can't cry about it afterwards.
That's a whole new meaning of CLD.
Yeah.
Catch these hands on delivery.
French farmers dump shit in used tires outside of politicians' offices.
What's this obsession with shit, man?
Oh, check this is a good one. Funny how this works. So someone goes, quote unquote, weak on immigration. I'm not weak on it. I don't pretend to care about it. I support open borders. Even for Israel? No. Why would I support that? That would result in the replacement of Jews.
That's when you need. That's when you need the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
I know, yeah, for real, right? That's exactly what you need. This is exactly it. Perfect. Yep. Oh, this rabbi goes. He says the German hated us because we were bad. It says all the reasons they were bad.
A, she was a hooah. A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah. A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah. A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah. A, she was a hooah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She was a hooah. A, she was a hooah.
It was a comment to a video I saw. She was like one of these feminist dating bitches, and she's talking about she goes on a first date with a guy. I should play it, dude. She talks about she goes on a first date with a guy. I'm playing it. Hold on, I'll just play it. A, she was a hooah.
Was a hooah. A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah. A, she was a hooah.
Hey.
That's like philosophical.
So I met this guy
man.
online, and we decided that we were going to go on a date. We were only talking for a couple days, but it was going well. And I was like, hey, it's Sunday. What are you up to today? You want to watch some football? We'll get a drink. And he was like, yeah, for sure. So we met at a bar. We're hanging out. I am not one that's like, how many people have you slept with? What's your number? Ball? We're fucking adults. I could care. Are you clean? I don't like. Why is this still? It isn't a thing. But we were watching football, which led into a conversation about someone that I had slept with, and so we were talking about it, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Put back a little bit," and I was like, "What do you mean what?" And he was like, "He's black." I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking aware." So I was a little put off by it, but then he got like super intense, and he was like, "You fucked a black man?" And I was like, "Sure." Like he turned into like an exorcist. I was like, "What? Dude, what?" And to be fair, at this point, the date was over for me. But I was like,
She said at this point the date was over for me. Like she decided. Dude, they're watching an NFL game, and she goes, I fucked the lineman. on the first date. That's
Wow.
what this comment was.
B,
The top
she was a
comment
hooah.
in that video.
A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah.
That clip is A, she was a whore. B, she was a whore.
And at that point, I decided to end it. I think he decided, babe. I think he decided.
He's a trooper, because I would have just got up and be like, yeah, I'm going to my car for a sec. I'll be right back.
Dude, it gets worse. He told her she probably has AIDS.
Oh damn.
I didn't play that part. This is funny. Based boomer. I just got put in a headlock and thrown to the ground by my grandpa, because I asked him to call me they them. Grandpa headlock. Dude, that's ridiculous.
It's like, oh, you're not pulling that shit here.
This is actually a good question. I would have to say Devin, but yeah.
Bro, I was gonna mention that the Blair Cobbs World Awards with Haney now. Holy shit, man!
Yeah,
You don't pick the wrong one.
I played the video yesterday of Blair being like, I've seen him do steroids.
You seen the other one he posted where Bill Haney was clapping back at him, right? Calling him broke and all this, that, the other. And ultimately, Cobbs was just like, well, then do something about it.
Yeah. For real. This is boxing.
You believe Oscar, man? Saying that Haney and Garcia only sold 300K?
Yeah. 300 something. I was talking about that earlier. I think that's about the number I always give for like a bigger pay-per-view fight, about 300 something. If you're doing, maybe if you can get like I said earlier, like a Canelo Benavidez big fight, that is going to go higher. Okay? But generally, like a Tank, Ryan, maybe pushing, high threes. But yeah, that's about right. I think that's a good, that's good numbers nowadays.
That's almost $1 million less than Tank Garcia did.
Is that real though?
That's what I heard. They did around 1.2, something like that.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's real. I just don't. I really don't. It could be, considering they were both undefeated at the time, but
yeah, there was a lot of hype around that.
A lot more hype for that fight. So I that one's definitely gonna have higher numbers. But I just don't know if I believe it. I don't think these things are hitting 1 million anymore, man.
I mean, at that time, Ryan was like this monster at lightweight. Right? Knocking people out with that left hook.
I do believe Oscar. I'll say that. I do think Haney Ryan, that's about what it did. Tank is different. Like Tank and Ryan together, that's going to bump it up, especially when they were both undefeated and everything. A lot of shit going on there. Haney, Ryan had just lost. People were kind of writing him off because he was partying and whatnot. Didn't know how serious he was. Everyone's looking at Haney like, all right, it's going to be a fucking run. He's going to win a decision or some shit. That all factored in. And Haney don't have any fans. So, 300 is about right. I definitely believe that.
It's interesting because it seems like neither guy can do that on their own. Right? Tank Martin dropped down to Haney Garcia levels.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's just good numbers nowadays with streaming. Like that's generally what you're going to get. I don't think that's necessarily poor.
That's another good point.
Or Ryan and Haney, I don't think that's poor because again, where Ryan was at and Haney's just Haney. No one fucks with him. He ain't going to get that kind of support. So this is Brett Baer, the dude who just fucking roasted Kamala. Brett Baer's early life checks out. He's a mixed family of German and Irish origins, race Catholic. Yeah. Brett Baer's a real one.
No, he's kind of been an establishment tool, but I guess he was forced to grow a backbone for this interview.
Well, and this is the real ones know the truth. Boxing through there in the lab. But yeah, I actually am to the point where I'm fairly confident that Trump is going to not be shot again. I don't like. I'm almost to the point where like it seems like everyone's just accepted that Trump is going to be president.
I think so.
Like everyone, even from big tech to Wall Street to internationally, it's just like even the news people who fucking will never tell you the truth and just hate them, they're all like pulling back and being like, oh, he is coming into power. We better chill before he fucking cracks our heads or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know Trump was talking about the dude from Apple, Tim Cook, coming to him about the regulatory problems that Apple's having with the EU. And Trump basically told him, Tim, I got to get elected first.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So nobody respects this clown show going on at the White House now, man.
No, they really don't. And that's the other thing. I think even like, I think a lot of the people, say 8 years ago, who would say were fucking idiot, racist, fascists, or whatever, didn't listen to us because they were stupid and we're just smarter than them and told them exactly what was coming and what was going to happen. And now it's here, and they're like, "Oh, this is bad," and now they want to all of a sudden become more reasonable because they are personally being affected. I think there's a lot of that happening too with people in general.
Have you seen that meme? And I forget the exact word, so I'm going to paraphrase, but it basically goes something like, I always knew the future would be dystopian. I just never knew it would be this gay and retarded.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And I think that's what people are realizing. Like, holy shit, this is the nature of evil?
Yeah, I'm just thinking when I was like a little kid thinking of like, man, even going back to like, this is crazy to think about. But as a kid, when the United Nations was being formed and we're learning about the UN and stuff, I'm like, wow, the United Nations and NATO are all going to be friends. And like, it's going to be such a good world. You have no idea, right? But as a kid, and then like, you know, you grow up and you're like, man, like what you thought or what should have been has been completely destroyed. Any semblance of what you thought we would have or pass down to our kids. 56 of my friends committed suicide.
I mean, it's possible that Tank and Garcia did 750, but Garcia had a lot of female fans. I mean, he probably still does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Right? He's basically a TikTok star.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently this is brand new. Biden family is found to have received more than $27 million from foreign individuals and entities. But yeah, nothing will happen, of course. This was pretty funny.
What's that nigga ass, bro?
I didn't do anything.
He hit him with the, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, bro.
That's the white boy. I didn't do nothing. He hit him with the white boy didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
He doesn't understand the other guy's motivation. I want to eat you.
He just sits down and smokes a cigarette. Bing.
You put it. What's that nigga ass, bro?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. That's just crazy.
Yes, you did. You was born white.
Yes, you did. He probably ran off with a 40 bag of coke last night. That's probably whatever. I didn't do anything.
I got a good one for you. I don't know if you've seen this one. This shit is funny, man.
What's up?
I'll send it to you in the chat. That's a YouTube short, man. This shit is hilarious, bro.
He didn't even try to get away. That was the other thing. The dude didn't even try to get away. He could have. He easily could have. He even he started. I don't know. That dude was fucked up. He was crazy. I didn't do anything. I never realized how long she was. They call her Big Mike for a reason.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Big Mike is Diesel. Do you ever? Doesn't anyone remember and didn't anyone at the time? Because I sure did. At the time, find it very weird where they were all trying to say that Michelle had the best arms in America or the world of any woman because there's never been a woman that has had arms like her ever. You not remember that? This bitch had better arms than Michael Jordan. And it's that's what Toby has a woman. Oh, every woman would love to have arms. No, they wouldn't. That's not even a woman's arm. That's
built like a linebacker, man.
Why are you trying to convince me that that's an amazing woman's arm? Or even a woman's arm? Why are you talking about it so much? Because something's weird there, right? Right? That's why you're running interference, aren't you? Because that's a fucking man, baby. I never understood that. Immediately, I was like, something's off. Why do you keep talking about these arms? They're not nice. She said, hide those. Those are fucking... She has Kevin Garnett arms. She has the same arms Kevin Garnett had. The room is completely engulfed in flames. You can only save one.
Nah, I want to see Michael Obama versus Ngannou, man. I think that's a toss-up.
Yeah. It's about Tszyu.
She would have definitely, the age difference. That's what they don't like. If she was a gold digger, she would have definitely easily been with anyone else.
Older chick targeted this young boy.
The age difference. That's what they don't like. If she was a gold digger, she would have definitely easily been with anyone else.
My ex-wife, she filed for divorce. She's gonna take half of my money and everything else with it. So, that's just part of it. Hey, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. You live and you learn. As long as I'm living, I'm learning. I haven't seen my son, so, everything.
Whole tax paid.
His son. She got a paycheck off him for 20 fucking years. That's all it was about. So as soon as she got knocked up, divorce, bye. Cut me a check. And he said everyone was trying to tell him. It's fucked up, man. That's why he looked like shit for them fucking 2 years or whatever. Kid was going through it, boy. Kid was going through it.
Well, and then you're the one crying to Aram about how your career is not being managed properly and your contract is no longer valid and you're going to go, work with, Canelo and Reynoso now. It's like, the dude's a mess, man.
Did you hear what he said, too? He goes, if she was a gold digger, she could have just married anyone else. Dude, if a rich guy would have married her, married him already. A rich dude wanted her. They fucking pumped her and dumped her. You were just the young rich kid who she could trick because you were young and
you were
dumb
the mark.
and naive. The other rich guys are my age. they're literally destroying her, whoring her out, and throwing her back to the fucking flight. And you swooped her up. It's fucked up. And she preyed upon you like a fucking demon. And she got you.
Yeah, those are the dudes that are like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Lose that number.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she could have easily just, yeah, okay. Because rich dudes just would grab her up that's why she's just working as a flight attendant. Because she could just be with a millionaire right now, right? That's crazy. Thank God he didn't fucking actually do what he tried to do, though. But yeah, holding his kid, man, he's still going through. He's going to go through it for the rest of his life. He's going to be going through it for the next 20 years. Or till.
And he's a dumbass though, because that shit doesn't go down like that. You can't just take half your shit and you don't get any sort of visitation, like anything through the court.
True that, right?
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. Good, very good point. You can't just Well, I mean, but you're rich, like, because I was gonna say she could just run off to another state or something, but you could take care of that. You got the money. You can go.
Yeah, you have resources.
You got the money. You can go visit or call a fucking lawyer or whatever. Yeah, plenty of resources. Billionaires trying to sway elections is morally wrong. Elon bad. Cuban good. But as long as the billionaires trying to sway elections for my tribe only. I love how everyone online is calling Cuban a lesbian now.
Yeah, Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I hit him up. I told him, I said, like, you are now forever and all time known as the lesbian. You must accept that. Like, no one will ever let you live this down. You're forever a lesbian. Like, yeah, I will never refer to him as anything but that, and then everyone else is too. That's what it is. You're a fucking lesbian now. Have fun. Fucking lesbo.
Peter.
What the fuck is this? Does anyone know what this is? Does anyone know what this is?
It looks like Benny Hill.
It looks modern.
Peter.
Dude.
Peter.
Damn. That's fucking sick.
What is it? So I was like,
I have no idea.
yeah, fucking wild.
Might be AI.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, Patton was a real one. Facts. Trump for 90% for 8 years. Kamala's first interview. That's pretty good. Taking it like a gangster. Leeches all over him. Yeah, this guy's awesome, though. This guy forever. I'd love to talk to this dude. Yeah, what the fuck was that, Jed? I thought someone might know. I guess it's from this show or something. I looked and no one had any answers in the comments at the time. Still funny. Still fucking funny. Still funny. This is a 40-year-old Jewish man, for the record. It's a 40-year-old Jewish man, for the record. It's this kid growing up. This little Jew-fro having kid at 40. Insanity. Pure insanity. And that's cool, I guess. And nothing more infuriating to end the stream than with this right here. Send you off ready for fights. It's fighting tonight. Get you ready for fights. His record is like, I don't know his way back here. 20-17 or some shit. Well,
He looks like a South Asian dictator or something, man.
oh, 13-7. It's not that bad. 11 KOs. He gets knocked out if he loses. He comes to bang, gasses, and loses if he can't take you out. Oh, jeez. That's a demonic ass fucking box rec photo. Dude, that is a fucking homosexual cartel assassin if I ever saw one. Where's he? Yeah, he's Hector Coronado. Okay. Hector Coronado. Go check him out. 13-7. Jensen, I gotta see that movie. I do too. I wanted to see what it was. It looked fucking nuts. He said, he fucking opened it up. Oh, jeez. Strange times we're living in. Strange times. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. Can go watch these fights.
All right, man.
I don't know. Maybe be on Sunday or Monday. Jump on
Right.
tonight, but other than that, yeah, it's whatever happens. Thanks for jumping on, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. Catch you next time.
Yep. Have a good one. God bless everyone. Take care. Salute.